Today is a very special day. We up here, we spend the whole summer talking about basketball. We don't take a single day off. So with that being said, we spend about 3 months talking about teams we've never seen play, telling you what we expect. And today is the day we get to right all of our wrongs, change our mind instantly off of 1 week of sample size. It's overreaction day.
Oh, hell yeah. We're back.
We're here.
This is good.
This is our Super Bowl. This is what I wait for. This is like my favorite episode of the year.
Yeah, but see what we learned after 1 week. One thing about every single NBA team, some teams will say we completely changed our mind on. Some teams will prove us wrong. Some teams we say, damn, they're even worse than we thought. Mm-hmm. We'll go through the entire NBA and tell you one thing we learned.
Get ready. We're here.
We're throwing it back.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He was bragging. You just
The cranium is crazy. Oh my God. Crown eaters rejoice.
So we're going to do this the same way we always do. All three of us have 10 teams that we are assigned. We will go through and tell you guys one thing we learned about each of our teams, have a little back and forth, and keep it pushing. I think it's only right we start with what I think is the biggest surprise of the season to me so far, the Milwaukee Bucks, my first team. I learned 2 things about the Bucks. I'm already cheating from the top. I'm telling you 2 things instead of 1. I learned that 1, Giannis will be the MVP, and 2, Ryan Rollins will be the most improved player. They got 2 awards on their hands. This team has been special through 4 games.
If you guys noticed, I've been saying Ryan Rollins' name as like my poster boy of randoms over the course of the offseason.
Yeah.
For a reason. I always thought he was good. I'm not going to sit here and have actual conversation about him, but my thoughts and my theories and me noticing over the course of, I guess, the last year specifically when he was with the Bucks, they're starting to come into fruition.
Dude, this guy has been the most pleasant surprise in the entire NBA so far through 4 games. Just walked down the Golden State Warriors by himself with no Giannis playing for a victory last night to give them, was it their 4th win of the season? They are currently...
Yeah, they're 4-1.
4-1, performing way better than anybody thought. And it's a whole interesting conversation, but we can start with Ryan Rollins real quick. This has been the breakout talent injection this team needed from the guard position. We spent the whole summer saying, what are the Bucks possibly going to do with this mishmash of parts that they did, scrapping together what was left over the Damian Lillard era, bringing in Miles Turner as a one all-in move, and now we look at the roster and say, there's no guard creation, there's no wing defense, there's one center, and he's not the most physical guy, so there's no rebounding, yada, yada, yada. This team clearly doesn't have the talent that some of the other top teams in the league have, right? Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter because Giannis has been playing outrageous basketball. To me, clearly been the most valuable player, besides maybe Victor Wembanyama, for the course of the season. All those roster deficiencies that we talked about, they are there. Giannis said it doesn't matter because I'm going to grab all the rebounds. I'm going to do all the playmaking. I'm going to do all the scoring. I'm going to have a crazy motor, the highest motor we've seen in the past 4 or 5 years. He looks like a player that heard all the noise, understands that this team doesn't have the most talent around him. Mm-hmm. They did a good job building around the right types of archetypes to make the most of those scraps I talked about. They have good shooting. They have athleticism. We knew that. But the question was it going to be enough to win a playoff series? Is it going to be enough to be better than the 6th seed I picked them to be? Giannis is kind of single-handedly bringing them up there. This is an insane carry job.
Right now, because we talked about the East in 3 different tiers. Top tier, Cleveland, New York. 2nd tier, Orlando, Detroit, Atlanta. And then we get to the Bucks and all them. The teams in the middle, they look shaky.
They're folding.
Even the Knicks at the top are still they're 2-2, and we think that they can get better. They're also have their own problems. So now I'm looking at the Bucks and it's all right, top 3 seed, top 2 seed.
It's for the taking.
Yeah, and it's okay if you are going to waive and stretch Dame's contract. If you're gonna get Damian Lillard for $4 million a year, right? If you're able to find that amount of value, and Ryan Rollins can go out and score 30 last night, scored 25 the night before, hit mad threes. If he's doing all the things that you needed Dame to do, then you're fine.
Yeah.
This is honestly what they envisioned that the Bucks would look like 2 years ago when they first got Dame. And it's oh yeah, we're gonna have the best player in the world. We're gonna have this very dynamic guard, and we're gonna have a 7-foot stretch 5 who can provide some type of rim protection. And now instead of Dame and Brook Lopez, that's Ryan Rollins and Miles Turner.
Yeah. And I don't know how long it's gonna last, obviously, but the entire summer, all Bucks fans heard from us and everybody else that has a mic or a TV channel or anything that talks about basketball, all they've heard is how this Bucks team simply isn't good enough. They stand no chance of competing against the top teams in the conference, top teams in the league, right? So if it's for 1 week only, I don't know how long it lasts. Bucks fans, now is your time to tell us and everybody else I told you so, because they are competing and they're doing it in the exact way that you guys told us they would. All Bucks fans said is, yes, they're not quite as talented, but for the first time in years, we have the best spacing around Giannis, and we finally have youth and athleticism. We said, okay, that's nice. If there's no star power next to him, there's no creation ability next to him, I don't think that gets you much further than regular season success. And then here they are. The one guy they said, not one guy, because they hype up all the young players like every team does, but they also said Ryan Rollins is going to be one of those type of guys that's ready for a bigger role. And we all said, okay, he was good last year, broke out, finally found his place with the team after bouncing around for a few years. They said, look at the per 36-minute stats. This guy's clearly ready for more. I said, okay, I guess it's Ryan Rollins. It's probably a good six man. I'm not really expecting him to be the difference between you guys being a whatever team in the regular season that loses in the first round or being a team that gives Giannis a chance to compete. But apparently he is, because he broke out like crazy in the past few games.
Yeah, and it's not only guys like Ryan Rollins, of course. Miles Turner is doing his thing well. It's his thing as well. You got Cole Anthony, who I'm not expecting, again, to be like the world's difference maker. But for this team, he is. He is like him, Ryan Rollins, Derry Bird again. All those guys, Gary Trent Jr., and like the craziness and the consistent floor spreading that he provides. All those guys combined playing at their peak level, which is play really fucking hard and space the floor and be fast, be quick, be athletic, be just annoying to deal with, has created this combination of just like, this is honestly the biggest surprise in the NBA so far for me, because you going back to what you said about how everyone counted them out, me specifically as well. I think I probably had the Milwaukee Bucks the lowest in our Eastern Conference standings predictions. I was not foreseeing this coming. I could envision a world in which, okay, Ryan Rollins can do something. That's why I name dropped him a couple of times, but I'm just dancing around it. This is just like literally every single NBA fan's dream come true. NBA GM's dream come true, to have a guy who was at Ryan Rollins' level just ascend out of nowhere to this degree. Yeah,
it's funny. I was the highest one in the rankings, and I put them 6, which that is not me being high on the Bucks supporting cast at all. I just said you have Giannis for a healthy season, and you have good spacing. You'll be a good regular season team in that weak ass East. And 6 looks like it's too low, because like you said, those teams above them aren't necessarily taking the opportunity that's there for them. The Hawks look like shit. The Magic offense looks like shit. The Pistons have some stuff to figure out shooting wise. So yeah, they could definitely be higher than we give them credit for. And the funny part is people keep adding me and they keep saying, I remember what y'all said about Ryan Rollins, because there's a clip where we were talking about the Bucks over under type thing. And you said no chance in hell they're winning 45 games or something like that. And I was like, you're not moved by the athleticism, the spacing. They finally got stuff. And you were like, are you moved by Ryan Rollins? Which makes it sound like you think he's just shit from a butt. Which really what you meant is like the Ryan Rollins of the world. Exactly. This like amalgamation of random players. But you did say you did besmirch Ryan Rollins. So I guess you're a Ryan Rollins hater now.
I did. And I mean, listen, he gave myself and my favorite team belt 2 nights ago. And I was like, all right, listen, maybe I was wrong. Maybe you heard that.
Next time I'll say you're moved by KPJ, I'll pick a different random target. But yeah, and like I hope it's not just a couple crazy games, but like he solidifies himself, because he is just such a fun player to root for. He's so well-rounded, active defender. He's been shooting the lights out. It's been crazy. He moves with so much. Like, you ever hear people talk about like he moves like a star? That's how I feel watching him drive sometimes. I'm like, these movement patterns, there's something to this going to the rim.
I'm very shocked. And I will say that I was wrong. And even over the course of a week, because the first 3 games he wasn't shooting that well, and then the last 2 games he's really come on. So obviously he probably will be, somewhere in the middle. I am a believer on this Bucks team. I do think that everything that they've done over the first 5 games is real. And so now I'm rethinking like how I think of the Eastern Conference. I do think that they probably are going to be a top 4 seed. Like I think that they are going to have home court advantage.
Yeah, I'm with that too. I don't think I'm ready to say they're going to like make a deep playoff run, just because the reasons we said they'd be a first round exit are still there, I think. But I do think for the regular season, they're even more well equipped than someone like me thought putting them at the 6th seed. I agree with you. That's also probably because I just feel worse about the teams I put right above them in the Hawks, Magic, and Pistons.
Good Lord.
So I also think Giannis is best suited for playing this Superman role where he has to do everything. I think in the past 2 years at Dame, he still played fantastic, obviously, still played MVP level basketball. But I think he's one of those players kind of like prime James Harden, where he really needs a specific floor layout, needs to specifically the ball in his hands from certain spots with the most spacing. And there's diminishing returns when you take the ball out of his hands and ask him to play off ball. We learned with Dame that's not really his game. He's equipped to be this heliocentric guy, and I think you get the most out of him there.
he's not reverse scalable.
He's not. And like, but
He's
it's
not
okay.
reverse scalable.
And it's okay because he's the best
Drop
ever.
him down in the rankings.
And also, like, props to him, man. He's rebounding more than he ever has, it
Yeah.
feels like. He's really taking that upon him because he knows his team is small and Miles Turner isn't going to get 12 rebounds a game. And he's also deferring when needed off ball. Like, he's putting the ball in Ryan Rollins' hands so he can cut more. Like, I guess the only question I'd have is, like, how long can he do this for? Because he's truly doing everything.
Exactly. That's the main thing. I think Giannis, when it comes to superstars who play the hardest, there's not many guys who you put above Giannis Antetokounmpo in the history of the league. That's it. Now, when you say you're worried about how long you can do this for, obviously we're not talking about like the mentality wise and whatnot. We're talking about physically and whether or not his body can sustain like an 82 game long season while playing to this level, this degree, because Giannis, out of all these superstars, out of the top 5 guys, he's been the most injury prone guy. Once April starts to come around, March starts to come around, things just happen with his body, and that's when things start to look scary because the conversation starts with Giannis and ends with Giannis, and there's never been an NBA season like that to this degree.
Yeah, it feels very much like an old school team built around one star where they just do everything. Like, you don't see that these days, in large part because you just mentioned bodies break down with the pace of play and how much ground these guys have to cover, especially Giannis, who has always been a do-it-all guy, maybe not quite to this degree where he's doing even more than ever, but it's hard to have that guy do that for 82 games with modern pace and space. You don't ever see teams built like this with one superstar. And I guess Wemby's kind of like that, but he has Fox coming in.
Yeah, and I don't know. Also, like, we've also kind of seen he didn't play in the last game.
Yeah,
right. He was already
which
out.
is probably smart.
Yeah, and it's been interesting because he's been extremely, extremely dominant. He's played 26, 37, 33, and 33 minutes. And so it's not like crazy high volume just in terms of like looking at that number and it being like mad big. But for everything that you're saying, he is doing everything. And in those games, he scored 37, 31, 40, and 37. Yeah. And so I don't know. I'm with you guys. Like, and we've seen, especially in like modern NBA history, we've seen stretches of guys where they really do have to backpack and then something unfortunate happens. So obviously, like, we're not like wishing for anything like that. But I do wonder for the same, like, for everything that you guys are saying, I wonder how long that he can do this, or if there's going to be some like baked in like load management that comes with how, with like how the Bucks are moving. Because he's also not like, he's not 26 anymore. He's not 25. He's 30, and he is now like trying to save himself for the playoffs. See if we can, like, if we get to like February and they are in top 6, top 5, and that feels a little bit firm, we'll probably see a lot of that like load management stuff start to happen with him.
Yeah, I hope he keeps it up because this definitely feels like his version of 2018 playoff run where he had to backpack and like he understood the moments. He understood that this team's only going as far as I take them. I don't have the shooters around me. I don't have the talent around me. Doesn't matter. I'm Giannis. I don't have any excuses. No matter what, if I fail, people will point to me and not point to X player next to me. He understands that clearly, and he understands that he has every reason to request a trade and every desire to stay and not request a trade. So he's clearly laying it all on the line, doing every single thing he can to justify staying and being loyal. Because he's talked about if it doesn't work out, he probably won't be if it's a first round exit. So props to him, man. Like, mentality wise, he's risen to the occasion so hard for these first few games.
And I do kind of feel like, of course, going back to what you said, I agree with you guys' stance points in terms of them being a firm playoff team due to everyone else's, not regression, but just not necessarily meeting up to expectation.
Slow start.
And right now, I'm thinking about how the ways this can be actually sustainable. And of course, like, Giannis has to be there playing at like 100% all the time. But even if he's like not there necessarily, Doc Rivers, we never give him props. The only time we talk about him for real is when we're jumping on his ass. He deserves a lot of props for doing the simple stuff, of course. Alongside that, their defense has improved. Surprise, surprise, you get rid of someone like Damian Lillard, who isn't a fantastic defender at all by any means. And you have nothing but good defense surrounding Giannis at all times. And also, Miles Turner, he's been playing elite basketball on both ends. He's a true difference maker. Again, like, they realize how important it is to have someone like Miles Turner, a 5-out spacer alongside Giannis, and you just have like a lot of length around him when it comes to all these guys defensively and them getting deflections. Ryan Rollins, I think he has like a 6'10" wingspan. AJ Green, he has like a 6'7" wingspan. All these guys have positive wingspans by several inches. So it's their defensive floor will help succumb all the offensive woes that they could potentially have when Giannis isn't at like.
That's the part I'm
110%.
less 100% sure about, just because they really are relying on Giannis to finish plays as a rebounder, and the guys you mentioned are like good guard defenders. They don't have like a true wing stopper, which Giannis helps cover up. I do want to see them nail the one trade asset they have. They have one first round pick, and between Kyle Kuzma and Bobby Portis and a couple other salary fillers, they can get to like $38 million of salary. If they can go out there and get them a true wing defender, which I'm sure they'll push the deadline to do that, they want to keep Giannis, right? Then I could be really moved. Like if they got an Andrew Wiggins or Dylan Brooks or whatever, the guys they keep talking about from these other teams that need that, then I would really be like, okay, I see the defensive vision for sure.
I can get with that. Honestly, but right now, the vibes feel so good, we're not changing a thing.
Yeah.
I agree.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them. Good for Bucks fans. Tell us we're stupid. We deserve it for this week. You guys deserve
That's on me.
all the
on me,
glaze.
coach.
You guys deserve all the glaze of your own team you can right now because you were up.
That's on me.
Donovan, what is your first team?
Let's start with the Denver Nuggets.
Mm.
And I have learned that Jonas Valanciunas has changed their broke lives.
Yes, sir.
And
Talk about it.
And I say that because right now, in this moment, the Nuggets are currently winning the non-Jokic possessions.
Woo!
Not only just at 0-0, winning them. They are positive, +1, right?
Let's go.
+1.
And this is the first time in forever, maybe ever, that the Nuggets have had this level of competency in the backup center position. And for years, we talk about all these gambling scandals. People were saying, investigate the Nuggets. They are hiring and employing DeAndre Jordan to boost up Nikola Jokic's on-off numbers because that's how bad our backup center position is. If the Nuggets are able to maintain, and this has been the story for really every great player, but especially with Jokic, with Embiid, and all those guys, if they are able to maintain in those minutes, it is almost impossible to beat them. It is going to be extremely hard to beat them in a 7-game series when you have a guy like Jokic who's operating at the level that he is.
Can I tell you something?
Tell me.
You're right. In general, giving the wrong person credit. Jamal Murray came into the season in shape and trying his hardest, and to me, that's the bigger difference. That's why they win these minutes, I think, because obviously it's only 5-game sample size, so these numbers don't really matter.
Yeah.
But the on-off numbers for Jonas Valanciunas, their offense is 9 points worse than on the court. Of course, it's going to be. Jokic is on the court the other minutes, right?
Yeah.
Defense is 9 points worse for them on the court.
It's okay.
Jamal Murray being able to actually carry bench units by himself in the early season, to me, is a bigger thing.
Mm-hmm.
He comes into these seasons so unserious, so many years, playing himself into shape. I don't really understand why he does it. I'm sure it's just part of his like athletic schedule as an athlete who clearly has like a good understanding
That's
of his
what
body.
a lot of guys say that they do too. AD said that he did that also,
Yeah.
which is like, I mean, like
I'm sure there's method to it, right? These guys aren't idiots.
Like,
we see it.
I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure there's like, it's not
we have
just
media day, like it's like there's cameras everywhere. Right? We can track stuff. You know?
Yeah, I'm giving him credit to say there's probably a reason. It's not as simple as me being like, get in the gym, idiot. Like, there's definitely a method to it. But this year he didn't do that, and they actually look like they have a guy who could make an all-star game because he's playing at 100% all season. And that's a big deal to me because that is why a lot of their non-Jokic minutes have been bad, because Jamal Murray just hasn't been capable of carrying an offense by himself.
Dude,
Yeah.
this year, he started off the year, you're 100% correct. I think he has been the biggest difference maker, but also overall just like competency around them as well. Jamal has came in to the seasons looking like playoff Jamal Murray. He's averaging 27, shooting 41% from 3 on 7 attempts, and he's shooting like 94% from the line, bro. He is literally looking like an all-star. This is going to be Jokic's probably, if he's playing at this pace, he's going to be an all-star. This is going to be Jokic's first teammate who's been an all-star throughout the entirety of his career. And I think if they're playing at this pace, man, Jamal Murray specifically, hey, man, scary things will be had. Scary conversations will be had.
In 38 minutes without Jokic on the floor, Jamal Murray currently has a 71% true shooting percentage, 28 points, 11 assists per 75 possessions.
Yeah, that's relax.
Obviously, that's not sustainable, but
Exactly.
that's what we've seen. We've seen him being able to be a playmaker and drive offense in these first 2 games. That 11 assists is obviously gassed, but like, look at it with Jokic, 4.7. That's always going to be the case because Jokic is the playmaking hub. Jamal being able to be that lead playmaker with the bench units is everything to me.
And this is one of the first years in a long time that Jamal has come into the year like healthy. Because even like 2 years ago he was playing through injury in the playoffs. In 2024 he had like a calf strain. He was dealing with hamstring issues like later on in the year. And even when he was playing for Team Canada, I mean, that experience went like terrible. And he was still dealing with a lot of those stuff. So getting people an actual offseason where you can just be an actual basketball player and not have to rehab and not have to worry about like, okay, am I feeling 100%? He probably feels, and everybody obviously says this in the offseason, but he probably feels like he's in like the best shape of his life.
Yeah.
He feels the best. And that like those small things make a massive difference. So it's not shocking that he's come out to hoop. Everybody honestly on the Nuggets, I feel really, really good about them because we've seen obviously Jokic has like a triple-double in every single game. Jamal Murray is hooping. Aaron Gordon had 50 points. Everybody on that team, and especially their 3 stars and the 3 like core pillars of that team is doing the things that you need them to do. And so if they are operating at that level, everybody else from like the Cam Johnson
and he didn't even start turning up yet either.
Nope. He'll figure it out though.
Everybody else, like you feel fine about being in that infrastructure, knowing that the quality of shots that you're gonna get playing alongside Jokic, and if Jamal is hooping like this, now people have to respect him in a different way. You know that like Cam Johnson, he's gonna be fine. Bruce Brown, he'll be all right. Christian Brown, he'll be good. Like everything's good.
This is set up for Jokic to just easily go on cruise control for the entirety of the year. A couple weeks ago when we had our predictions episode, you pointed out to me that there was a couple comments mentioning about how I said Jokic's numbers weren't going to be like that insane. I was more so pointing towards his like points per game numbers, points per game output. He got guys like Tim Hardaway Jr. who's just on the floor to just shooting like fucking 40-50% from the 3-point line. Insane stuff. Aaron Gordon, of course, he's seen him and his spot up ability just ascend. Dating back to last year, he's proven that it's like 100% real, not necessarily to this degree, showing 50% or whatever, but it's very real. And then you have Jamal Murray doing what he's doing as well. And then Cam Johnson obviously is another ball handler better than what they had last year in MPJ, who's going to naturally like progress as the year goes on. Like Jokic is on such like cruise control. And I think the Denver Nuggets team is going to probably prevail towards the postseason. But again, this is just what we see.
Yep. What's your first team, Mo?
Oh, man. Okay, I think this is too much positive talk.
Okay.
My first team that I'm here to talk about is the New Orleans Pelicans.
Woo, what'd you learn?
I think this team needs to not exist in the NBA anymore.
I've been saying that.
Know what else I learned specifically? Willie Green needs to have no job tomorrow.
I think we should go ahead and send the Pelicans organization as a whole to Poland. They shouldn't be a part of like the NBA whatsoever.
NBA Europe.
Let's send them somewhere cold and just like not glorified at all. So let's go ahead and do that because this team is so bad to watch. Historically, this is the stat that jumps out the most. The New Orleans Pelicans right now have the worst rim defense in the entire history of the NBA.
Surprise.
They are allowing a historic 74% at the rim right now.
And their offense is also bullshit.
Their offense is terrible. They're not running point Zion at all. They're not prioritizing or emphasizing Trey Murphy at all. The synergy between Zion and Trey Murphy feels wildly off. And then when you go in and talk about the overall like discussion, the hierarchy, what guys like Joe Dumars wants to prioritize, it feels like and also looks like that Joe Dumars is in Willie Green's ear, who's not a good coach at all, by the way, as well, to go ahead and prioritize the young guys. And last game we saw Jordan Poole get benched for Jeremiah Fears, who's playing really well, but still questionable decision. And we saw Jordan Poole hit a 3, stare Willie Green's face, and just like in like disgust, like you really benched him. Why would you do that? You know?
Yeah, man.
And so it feels like they're just prioritizing the young guys, and Joe Dumars is trying to really not save his job because he already got there, but he's really just like trying to put his foot down and let it be known that they're potentially like ushering into a new era.
Yeah, we can keep pushing. We got to spend too much time on the Pelicans, but yeah, Joe Dumars is just as incompetent as we thought. Getting rid of those 2 first-round picks, being his own next year, and the Pacers one are going to bite just as hard as we thought it would. That's going to be terrible to premier assets. And yeah, Willie Green is going to be one of several coaches we talked about today that is probably going to be fired by this time next week.
Real quick.
Next week.
Soon. Sometime in the first half of the season, he is probably going to be fired. This is not going well.
Yeah. Okay.
This is sad, man. So sad.
Donovan, who's your next? Actually, my turn.
Yeah.
Next team, Golden State Warriors. Let's go there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we learned that this is the year Kuminga's kind of putting it together.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
fair.
we also learned what we always knew, that Jonathan Kuminga is the missing piece. Who would have thought this team would look good if they get an athletic wing who would do the small stuff, make good passes, and hit his open shots? It will also be the great slasher he's always been. Obviously, small sample size, and we've seen Kuminga have good stretches, so I'm scared of getting burnt a little bit. But just through these first few games, he looks like he gets it. He looks like he's making sharper reads than he's ever made before. You see the fire of somebody who knows he's on his chance that he has to have a good year, or I don't know what he's going to get paid next year. And overall, I think it's encouraging. There's been a lot of civil war on Warriors Twitter, which I always see because they have an insane Twitter fan base where they've always had a big difference between Kuminga believers and non-believers to their own factions. And the believers are like, he's always been this. Steve Kerr's just dumb as rocks and never gave him the chance. But no, he's better now. Like, he is clearly playing with a better on-court awareness than he's ever had.
I fully agree. I think like the awareness is the most encouraging part out of all of this, because you can have, and especially with Kuminga, you can have hot shooting streaks.
Yep.
You can have weeks where everything is going right, where games are just open and you can be this high flying athlete and all this, right? Where things just click kind of naturally. Him as a connector and as somebody who is making better reads, that's actual growth.
Yep.
To where even if you aren't with the Warriors next year and you do go get a contract, you can be a legitimate, like, productive player somewhere else also. Like, that's the biggest thing out of everything.
That's something that we've always had like such a hard time talking about over the last few years. Whenever we talk about Jonathan Kuminga and trade suitors, we're like, who wants him?
Yeah.
The Brooklyn Nets? The Utah Jazz? Bro, at this point in time, if you're going to get this version of Jonathan Kuminga, he's someone who every single NBA team would want. What's the most surprising word to hear come out of your mouth, Donovan, was to hear the word connector. Jonathan Kuminga being a connector sounds like I'm in an alternate universe. And I said this during I don't know who they were playing. It must have been the Indiana Pacers, or I don't know. But we watched that game together. The words, it was against the Denver Nuggets. Yes. Seeing how Jonathan Kuminga was just making all this simple reads and how he was playing, again, like to your point, with ultimate awareness, and also the word I like to add on top is intention, which is like, yo, he's playing within the flow of the offense and he's trying to get things going, being like a genuine bump and having like legit juice in this offense is amazing. With him out there, Curry, Draymond, and Jimmy Butler, this 5 lineup, also with whoever like fills out that random 5 spot too, this is the best lineup in the entire NBA. I believe their net rating is like sizably towards the top of the league right now as you speak. And Kuminga is playing like peak version of what you imagine him being with the Golden State Warriors. And we said this after their first game. Obviously, it was an overreaction. But week 2 of this is pretty nice and really encouraging. And it's looking like this is probably like a real thing for the first time ever.
Yep. He's such a fun player because I can't even say like, we were low on him. Like, I don't even like, everybody was low on him. Like, he's given nobody any faith in him over the last couple of years. So it's just like a collective good for him. He's finally figured it out because he's so clearly a good fit on paper with this roster and so clearly what they need for a team that I think everyone enjoys when they're good. They're the Warriors. They're the funnest team in the league when Steph Curry has a chance. So it's just a dope story. I feel like everybody should be happy for him.
Yeah, this is very good to see out of the first 2 weeks, and I'm buying back into the Warriors, seeing Kuminga, transform into a different player, and I believe in their title hopes as much. And also, like, they lost the game last night, but there were moments last night where I was like, dang, like this team does look kind of old. And so seeing Kuminga and seeing him level up is also like, okay, cool. There is some youth here, some other energy outside of, old man in the park. We've just been playing together for 7 years, and we know. And so it gives them that different look that they can go to sometimes.
Look at his 3-year APM, which is advanced plus minus. It's straight zeros across the board. I wonder if that's a glitch. I feel like that's got to be. Or is he just like the world's most even, unimpactful player? No way it's literally zeros across the board.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
Find somebody else. See
is it glitched? Let me go 25. Okay, yeah, it is glitched because now we go to 3. It's super negative. If we go back to last year, never mind. Yeah. Unless this year he just has the exact right amount in 4 games to go to neutral, which is probably a glitch. But overall, yeah, good for them. Having Al Horford there in these minutes as well is always important. For a couple of years, we talked about with Kuminga that they needed to stretch 5 to unlock his ability to start next to Draymond. Having lineups with Draymond, Kuminga, and Al Horford gives you exactly what we're saying you needed for all these years.
Yeah.
What is your next team, Donovan?
Let's go with the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Okay. What did you learn about this? I don't know. Interesting team through 4 games.
I learned that they made a mistake trading for Rob Dillingham.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think
so much Bones Island.
It's a lot of Bones Island. It's not a lot of Rob. Up until this point, right now, Rob Dillingham is playing less than 10 minutes a game, down from last season when he was playing 10.5 minutes per game, and giving up the assets that they did for Rob. You knew that like you had to be invested, and that they have every reason in the world to be invested in Rob Dillingham because of the assets, because of the fact that Mike Conley is old and he is on his final legs, and that you are now being forced to start like Dante at the point guard position. And that's just like him starting at the point guard position is really like, hey, we just need 5 guys out here. One of you guys has to be listed as the point guard, so we're just gonna put you out there, especially when Ant is healthy. But at every turn, they have a chance to make him and give him the reps to be the point guard of the future, and it just hasn't happened. And you know all the reasons, like all the baked in deficiencies that he would have because of his size, because of his potential defense. And the best version of Rob is probably going to be as a bucket getter, as somebody who can inject some life into the offense, take some of the offensive creation load out of Julius Randle's hands, Anthony Edwards' hands. And that just hasn't been there. And so now I'm looking at it through the first couple games of this year, and I really think that they made a mistake.
I don't even know if I can really say that just yet, because he hasn't even gotten the like fair opportunity when it comes to like Anthony Edwards is out. Why is he not getting all the opportunity in the world right now?
And that's my point.
The first Lakers game, he got bopped in the nose after being on the court for 30 seconds and had to miss the game.
Yes.
So that hurts those minutes per game stats.
Which sucks. I understand that. But I can't say that they whiffed it. But I will say this is the potential first like big whiff, big like smudge on the Anthony Edwards era, and how the Timberwolves has decided to go ahead and like navigate through this, because they did go ahead and give up a pick to the San Antonio Spurs, but it belongs to the Kings now because of whatever trade. So like I am definitely noticing it's just so like disheartening to see him not even get any burn for real at times like this.
Yeah, you can't really call him a bust yet because the opportunity, he hasn't like shown us he's terrible, but at a certain point, something I learned through the Jalen Hood-Schifino experience, minutes are earned by young players. You know, these coaches would love to play their rookies, and there's clearly something he's seeing in practice, clearly something he's seeing in his small amount of minutes that's saying, I can't trust him for whatever reason. And to each your own, a lot of people doubt Chris Finch, and a lot of people are judgmental of him as a coach. Maybe right or wrong. I'll let Timberwolves fans decide if he's good or not. So you could give him the bail that he needs a better chance and more opportunity to work through those things. But also, if they don't feel good about it, the biggest thing I learned about the Timberwolves is they need a fucking point guard. And Rob Dillingham is the best answer. If he's not going to be the answer this season for whatever reason, right or wrong, that's a major problem. They have no other real avenue outside of making a huge trade and trading one of their, important rotation players that make money. And outside of that, we're just looking at them playing Anthony Edwards at point guard, which he's capable of to some degree. But we talked all last year that if we're going to see them trade for another star, we all agreed that we want it to be a point guard. We want to see them be able to weaponize off-ball and let him have a dynamic ability to play on or off-ball, not be forced to be point forward. Even if he can do it, I don't think that's the best version of him or the best version of the team. And I think that's just what they're going to be this year.
This might turn into another Kuminga kind of situation where you have a faction of the fans that are like, he's so nice, like let him play. He's not getting the opportunity. And the coaches are like, yo, you seen really what's going on?
I'm trying.
He's like, you said it. All the coaches, they would love, every coach would love if they could go 10, 11 deep, right? There's now for whatever reason, whether if it's like overall philosophy or you can't trust the guy or they're just not playing well, people aren't going to get into games. But you have that aspect of it, and maybe like when he does get an opportunity, maybe he's more ready for the opportunity in 30 games than he is right now, and then we can come back and kind of reassess it. But over the first year and 5 games, it hasn't looked great, and even throughout all of last year, it wasn't necessarily the most promising things that we were hearing about, like, oh yeah, like next year Rob's gonna come in and he's gonna dominate and this is just gonna be awesome. Like it does feel a little bit off right now.
All right, Mo, what's your next team?
My next team, let's just go ahead and get this out the way. The Atlanta Hawks.
Nice. Let's talk about this bullshit team that's pissing me off every time I watch them play.
They can't rebound for shit. They can't shoot for shit. Trey can't shoot for shit. Jalen Johnson, his defensive effort is fucking lackluster as hell. Like, this team all around is just so disgusting and disappointing on all fronts. And they are like one of the poster boys, one of the few poster boys of disappointment in the Eastern or the entire NBA, but specifically in the Eastern Conference for sure.
Did they trick us? Did we buy in too hard on a team full of third and fourth option good role players? Like, did we buy in too hard on a team of super mid? Because being super mid gets you far if all the T pieces connect.
Yes. However, I will have to give the Hawks a little bit of grace here. They didn't trick us. We tricked ourselves.
We should have known they're the Hawks.
We should have known.
We should have known Atlanta sports will never have something good going in their goddamn lives.
We should have known.
Oh, man. It's just so discouraging because, okay, Trey's going to be out for the next, I don't know how long. Thankfully, it's not like a super serious injury, but he could be out for a couple of weeks, which is like seismic for the lack of playmaking that we have on our team already. But man, like, seeing what's been happening on the court has been just straight up discouraging, considering, okay, like Jalen Johnson, he's clearly taken a couple more steps offensively. I like the playmaking. I like what I'm seeing from Kristaps Porzingis and his straight up just impact on the floor because of his insane 5-out spacing and the shot blocking threat that he is. But this team can't rebound, bro. We're so thin. We can't rebound. We can't defend. We're not a good offense. We're obviously like still not a good defense. Nothing is clicking. Nothing is working right now. We're not playing hard as well. We get ran down all the time in transition. Dyson Daniels looking like he stole money, looking like he just ran off. Like, you got the easiest $30 million of your fucking life. Offensively, I still can't tell what he's worked on during the offseason. I'm disappointed.
What has Trae Young worked on?
I'm sick.
19% from 3, 47% from 2. On spacing play types, he has a 0% true shot attempts, minus 57% relative true shooting on spacing play types.
Spend too much time going back and forth with Pat Bev.
I genuinely
that was a 12-minute monologue, by the way. He's spent real time writing that.
The playmaking's been great, but I'm just so frustrated by like the Trae Young scoring experience year after year and how much. I always say this half jokingly. Since they took out those free throw rules and made life harder on that specific free throw grifting he did driving into the lane, his scoring has been nuked. All this will probably even itself out to some degree. Jalen Johnson will probably look a little better defensively. Trae Young will get healthy. He'll get past October Trae Young like he does every year and start shooting a little bit better, right? All this stuff will look a little bit better and they'll probably normalize to be the 5 or 6 seed, right? End of the day, I'm still at the point where I don't feel convinced a team should try to succeed with Trae Young as their best player. I feel like he needs to play with a scorer better than him so he can focus on the playmaking stuff and have less burden on his shoulders to drive the scoring offense.
And maybe that is the case. I do feel like for a player his archetype, you probably lend to do that because that'll give you the best chance to play basketball at like the highest level. But right now, with the product that we have, it's not fucking good whatsoever. And I am not doing good mentally as well. I almost like wanted to come up here and just put on headphones from my Atlanta Hawks bit and just start blasting like Migos while you guys are off. So
all right, well, that's tough for you. That's all my teams. I'm doing great.
Are you really?
I'm doing fantastic. One thing I learned about the Los Angeles Lakers this season, Austin Reeves is a true star. No more caveats. No more, this is one of the best bench players in the league. This is a sneaky good starter, 6th man of the year, awesome third option, better third option than XYZ. This is an all-star player. This is a building block superstar in the making. Obviously, superstars, generous. But this is a building block that we should build around for the next 5 years with Luka Doncic. I think we've seen him ascend these conversations year after year. He succeeded in so many play types, so many team roles and constructions, so many different things have been asked of him. Now he's being asked to be the one option with Luka and LeBron hurt. He's dropping 50. He's getting 16 assists the next game, hitting game winners over Gobert. He answers the call every single time. And I just think this time we recognize him as a true star, top 5 shooting guard in the league.
Okay, yeah, top five shooting guard. That's stamped.
The top 3 are Teflon. 4th best shooting guard in the league.
That's stamped.
Okay.
In my opinion, I would take him over Desmond Bane right now. I would take him over Jaylen Brown right now.
Yeah, and I guess so. If we agree that Austin Reeves is cleavage as this guy and is playing at an all-star pace, I feel very good about the state of the Lakers. One thing I've learned is that when LeBron and Luka are healthy, I feel pretty vindicated in my optimism for this team. DeAndre Ayton has played pretty goddamn well. In pretty much all the ways I thought he would. I think I'm not going to take any victory laps yet on DeAndre Ayton, but through 5 games, it's looking exactly like I said it would. 18th best starting center in the league, whatever. Very good all-around player. He's been playing really good rim defense. Not the most mobile, active defender to plug holes, but He locked up Sabonis, has outplayed Gobert twice, looks very good when he's in position.
Outplayed Gobert. 8
know.
rebounds per
Hang
game,
the banner.
Gobert.
I know. Hang the banner.
Well, listen, we didn't mention it. Gobert also looks like shit. He also looks like he lost his step again. We forgot to talk about that with Timberwolves. But nevertheless, he's looked good defensively. He is rebounding fine. He's not going to be the best rebounder in the world, obviously. And the mid-range scoring has been a real impact thing. And in the one game he had with Luka before he got hurt, when they figured it out, the lob threat stuff looked pretty real. Feel good there. I feel pretty good about LaRavia. I feel pretty good about Smart. I feel pretty good about every single spot. So once LeBron comes in, I feel like we're going to be able to see low usage LeBron, especially with Austin Reeves ascending, that can focus on defense and plug a lot of holes there. This team's going to be really goddamn good, I think.
Yeah, I said it on our stream. Monday, 2 TD3 lives. Tap in, 4:30 Central Time. Live every single Monday. I said that, we've been looking for the next Jalen Brunson type player. Someone's going to take that type of leap within their team. Last year, we thought if it was going to be someone like Andrew Nembhard. He was heavy in those conversations in terms of like, okay, we know you're good, but are you like next level good? Austin Reeves has been there in front of our faces for the fucking longest. And we just been seeing this undrafted rookie, undrafted by choice, by the way, undrafted rookie a couple years ago, just continue to ascend to insane degrees. Last year, we watched him drop 38, 37. I remember he gave, I think, the Indiana Pacers like 45 points on a random night in 2025 towards the back half of the season. He's just so damn good, and he's clearly like one of the best ball handlers in the league. When you compare him, when we have like a overall guard conversation and seeing where he ranks, I start to feel like very uncomfortable because of the type of conversations that he's like forced himself into. Like now I'm looking at him and I look at someone like De'Aaron Fox and I'm like, who would I rather have on my team?
That's a fun combo.
I look at him and I look at someone like maybe Darius Garland. I'm like, who would I rather have on my team? You have to think about it. Yeah. Austin Reeves has forced himself into your mind. You can't no longer look at him as if he's just like a good complimentary piece. No, he is the piece.
Yeah, and I think we're seeing like he's capable. Like the fact I said earlier, the fact that he can be a third option, be a second option, be a bench scorer, be a first option, and win multiple games against good defenses. Like he is clearly one of the more versatile players in the league that can do whatever you need of him. You try to imagine the perfect defender to draw up to neutralize what Austin Reeves does. His name is Jaden McDaniels. We saw it in the playoffs. Austin Reeves' biggest weakness is if you get big athletic defenders in front of him that he can't blow by, things get tough for him real fast. We saw Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels put him in a torture chamber in the playoffs. In this game, Jaden McDaniels did slow down his scoring. He couldn't get to the rim quite as well, and he shot poorly from the field. He had 16 assists and had the game winner over him and Gobert anyways. He finds ways to be valuable with the ball in his hands. That was one of the most encouraging games I've seen from somebody that shoot like less than 40% from the field because he did everything else.
Shout out to him. He's going to be extremely rich. This offseason
from the Lakers. They're going to pay him whatever is needed.
He's getting a bag. And shout out to JJ Redick and everything that like that he's done helping empower Austin Reeves to really get to this next level. And you know how there was that story about the Suns a couple years ago and like bringing in Monty Williams about like what the owner said.
Which one?
About the coach. Basically, essentially, for this version of like Austin Reeves and JJ Redick, that cracker needed a cracker. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he's out here hooping. And so I do think that like for JJ, Austin, and like that combination is perfect. And it's so funny because you see a lot of Mavericks fans are watching Lakers games and they're watching what Austin Reeves did, and they're like, he's doing what Brunson was doing for us. And it really does feel like, hey, anytime that you give Luka another two guard who's also dynamic, who can also score, play make a little bit, and even for Austin Reeves, 16 assists, like that's not just a little playmaking, but you know what I'm saying. They go on deep playoff runs. He went to the conference finals with Brunson. They've been to the finals with him and Kyrie. And so if everybody else can be average and you're inserting a LeBron James into this equation, I can see where Lakers fans are getting a lot of the hope from for a solid playoff run. Trade
Maxi Kleba, Gabe Vincent, and whatever other salary filler, hopefully shared Vanderbilt. Probably don't want him. Whatever you need, a first round pick. Bring me Dylan Brooks on a platter, and this team can make a conference finals. Give me a point of attack defender like that can hit a three. This team can make a run.
Guys, I made a game on the fly.
Okay.
We're going to play easy, hard, impossible Austin Reeves edition.
Easy, hard, impossible.
Will Austin Reeves be better than these players that I'm about to name?
Okay.
First player up, Trae Young.
Well, so who would I rather have in a playoff series?
Yes.
Like at the end of this year?
Yes. Well, let's talk about right now.
If I'm the Lakers, I'd certainly rather have Austin Reeves playing with Luka Doncic. And I guess I'd rather have Trae Young as like the engine of my team, number one option, but like just barely. That's looking suspect. For
But
most teams, neither one of these guys should be your best player. I want Austin Reeves as a second option more.
So you can see Austin Reeves easily passing up Trae Young at the end of the year.
If he's playing next to Luka Doncic, yes. I won't say in a vacuum, but with Luka, yes.
In a vacuum, yes.
Oh, you're going all in. Fuck it. He's better than Trae?
Okay.
What I've seen from Trae is very disturbing.
Okay, this guy just getting disturbed.
Okay.
All right, next name, De'Aaron Fox. Is it going to be hard for him to pass up De'Aaron Fox?
No.
Yes, I think so.
No, it's
I
not
think
going to
so.
be hard. Wow, okay.
Same type of thing. I think
Yeah.
I love De'Aaron Fox, but same type of thing for a team that has a lead ball handler like Luka Doncic or any team that has a superstar. Austin Reeves clearly can play on, off ball, is a worse defender than Fox, but it's not like that makes up for the gulf in value there that he clearly can bring.
The only reason why I think it's going to be hard is because everybody that is going to play on the Spurs this year is going to look better than what they are because Wemby's just making it so easy for everybody. So that's the reason why I think it's hard. In a vacuum, I do think that conversation is a little bit tougher. And it could skew Austin Reeves' way in a vacuum, but just based on the fact like they're both playing with these like otherworldly superstars.
Yeah.
Fox also gets a boost.
I think they're both very good. People are doing way too much Fox revisionism, trying to trade him too early as if the Spurs can't have two good guards. So it's not anti-Fox at all, but I think Austin Reeves will be in those combos.
I agree. I think simply because of Austin Reeves shooting and how he just forces his way to the rim with these so like elusive, these long, slow, elusive crossovers and how his ability to get to the paint. I think he can.
And he's a good
eventually
playmaker. He's a good passer.
Yeah, exactly. Is it impossible for him to surpass Donovan Mitchell?
Oh, hell yeah. Of course it's impossible. I'm not going to get too crazy.
No, he fails.
Yeah.
Win.
If Austin Reeves had that athleticism, then we could talk. That would be a different type of player, but no.
I'm not seeing Austin Reeves having tomahawk back scratching dunks. Like that's just not in his bag.
Listen, I'm a Glazer Laker. I'm not going to be stupid about it.
Damn.
But we can put him in the combos with those like lower all-star level guards. Yeah. We can definitely have those conversations. But Donovan Mitchell's a different animal.
Yeah.
He fails. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Donovan, what's your next team?
The Portland Trailblazers.
Okay.
So on one hand, I feel like I've learned too much about this team over the first week of the season. On the other hand, I've learned that Drew Holiday still has it.
Yep.
Yes.
Drew Holiday looks amazing, and he's just been fantastic as a scorer, as a defender. Like he's hooping right now.
Yeah,
and I love this for because I didn't think that this was gonna. I didn't think that he still had this in the tank, especially like after what he put on film last year in Boston. It looked like okay, we kind of got to the peak of Drew Holiday. They won the championship. Now we're gonna start to decline for an aging player who has a very physical style of play. He's over 33, over 34, all that stuff. He's just gonna be a solid player, whatever. This being the distributor that he's been, being the scorer that he's been, this is amazing for Portland.
Averaging probably about 27-5 season.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's goddamn good. It's pretty goddamn good.
That's a goddamn all-star right there. When I watched Drew Holiday in Portland, I'm like, oh my God, like why hasn't he been there his whole career? Like this is the best version of Drew Holiday on both ends of the floor that we've seen in quite a long time. Obviously, like I expect like some regression.
Scoring wise for sure. Probably go down to 20 instead of like 26.
Absolutely. But with his like fit in
he's at 20 right now.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
He's elite, man. With the identity of the Portland Trailblazers, it's just like so glove in hand. And I can't wait till Dame Lillard comes back next year and we can see this like old savvy veteran presence be alongside the like big wings, almost had big guards because he plays like one, but big wings and Denny and Toumani Camara just go ahead and ascend. They're going to be fun.
Do you think they'll trade Drew? He has a pretty bad contract, quote unquote, because it's like multiple years on it. So I've seen Rockets fans talk about that a lot because people are theorizing that the Rockets will get him because they need a point guard. People are like, that money is kind of scary after this year. I wonder if they just run it with him and just try to make the plan, or if they look to trade him if they can.
I think you have no reason to keep him, but also I also say on the same note, you have no reason to trade him. Like,
especially if they view his contract as bad, they're not going to give you anything of note. You might as well keep him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to see what the package is going to look like, but I do think, and obviously for a lot of these teams, we'll see what it looks like in January, and we'll see how the vibes are going. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, $37 million for vibes in a couple years. Like, you can get all the mentorship that you need.
2 years left and one's a player option. 37 years old, making 37.
Yeah, so that's
Never mind. No one's gonna trade for this shit. But let's get as many good years as we
and
can
that's
in
picked
Portland.
up already. Like, they already have the note. They're just waiting for it to be sent in.
But listen, I hope it continues to work. That's good mentorship for that locker room.
Yes,
What's
but
the next
but shout out to Drew Holiday for it because he is hooping.
My next team, we can get this one out relatively quick. The Utah Jazz. I love this basketball team. They're fucking back. You don't want to get them off because you want to have a long dialogue.
I told you the Jazz offense is going to be awesome.
I think they're great.
They're
I
awesome.
think the biggest thing that's popped out to me, obviously, like Larry Markkinen, he's insane. He's currently averaging like 34. He's fully back to that all-star level player that he was a couple years ago. But I think the most surprising thing for me, of course, like I see Walker Kessler, I see the passing leap that he seemed to make. I see the 3-point shooting as well. He's only taking like I think 2 or 3 a game. That being like just a decent presence from there changes a lot for this team. But again, that's not like super surprising to me. What more so is it's surprising in terms of my expectations, is Keontae George. He's playing really good, smart basketball. On the defensive end, he's not getting ran up on. On the offensive end, he's not playing like the worst version of CJ McCollum. That's essentially what he was throughout the entirety of his career. Right now, he's averaging like 22 points, averaging 9 assists, making so many smart, like buttoned up NBA player, high level playmaker plays. And I think that he's like fully locked in because he's witnessed not once, but twice now. Your team that starts you, go ahead and draft point guards and Isaiah Collier last year, and in this year, Walter Clayton Jr. Your starting position was on the line, and I think he's fully answered that. And it feels like, okay, like you are like the lead guard for your team right now.
How do you think this 2 weeks from before the season? I think this Jazz fan page said the Utah Jazz have 3 top 100 players argue with the wall: and Keontae, Lowry, and Walker Kessler.
That's a hot take.
It might age well.
Yeah,
I don't know if Keontae's gonna get the top 100. We got to see it for longer, obviously. But if your optimism is right and he really has made that leap, I think Walker Kessler has clearly made that leap. This could be good.
I think Keontae's leap might be real. Right now, he's shooting like piss poor from 3, shooting like 22%. I don't expect that to be as bad as time goes on. He doesn't look like a bad 3-point shooter at all. But what's also surprising about his offensive game is how often he's just been like barreling his head down to the rim. He's taking like 9 free throws a game. That's like, I'm not calling him a star, but that's star level stuff.
Yeah, it's obviously a huge value increase. Next team I got on my list, let's go to Miami Heat. What I've learned from the Miami Heat is Eric Spoelstra stealing the Grizzlies offense from last year has saved Jaime Jaquez's life, has saved Pelle Larsson's life, has saved Drew Smith's life. All these role players, Norm Powell has made his life even better. This offense has fully unlocked the slew of role players around them. And everything the Miami Heat said over the summer about how our offense is going to be different, don't expect us to run back the same thing. We're smarter than that. We understand that we came to an end of the road route before with that just pointless off-ball motion offense that kind of got outdated after a while. We're done with that. We're no longer running off screens. We're just not setting screens at all. We're doing everything. We saw what the Grizzlies did last year and how that offense with no screens, lots of isolation, lots of attacking closeouts, it worked. They had the best half-court offense the Grizzlies have ever had in this era, except John Morant said, I don't like it. And they neutered their best player, and you can't do that. Otherwise, you're wasting money on John Morant. So it didn't work for the Grizzlies. Eric Spoelstra said, I see you. I respect why it didn't work for you. I'm different. I know how to make it work. I got the players to make it work. And it is working. They've had a top 10 offense in the league this year. Like I said before, Norm Powell got hurt. He looked fantastic. Jaime Jaquez is the perfect fit for this offense. He kind of looked like he was going to the NBA gulag last year. It just wasn't working with that offense. And this specific scheme rewards players who can attack a closeout. That is all Jaime Jaquez does, is attack closeouts and be smart with his first step. That's literally all he can do, and this is the perfect offense for him.
Shout out to the Heat, and shout out to Spoelstra, because for a while, especially like the last couple of years, and even like the second half of last year, like, all right, like we know Spoelstra is great, but you know, maybe time is running out. You know, maybe he's losing the fastball.
Or at least this era of talent was running out with the scheme.
And then he comes back just in the lab, training like a Rocky movie. He's like, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? And boom, everything clicks. I think for them, they are much. This version of the Heat is as interesting as they've been in 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
It's since like the peak of the Jimmy Butler era. probably since 22 when they got the 1 seed.
As of today, they're 11th in offensive rating and 3rd in defensive rating. And that's 3rd in net rating overall, filtering out garbage time and cleaning the glass.
Mhm.
So we'll see what it looks like when Tyler Hero comes back. I've seen some Heat discourse where some fans are like, I don't know, man. Norm Powell's here. Maybe we don't need Tyler Hero. Maybe we should trade him. Tyler Hero is a big on-ball, give me a ball screen type of guy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I kind of think clearly Eric Spoelstra is getting all these guys to buy in. Tyler Hero is a good off-ball shooter. He can move a little bit. I want to give him a chance to fit into this offense first, which they obviously will. I kind of have faith that him and Norm Powell can look good together and make this work in the scheme.
If you're just creating space and telling everybody go get buckets, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's everything we talked about the Grizzlies last year.
Mhm.
It's methodical. They don't need a screen, so they don't bog things down and give defenses the time to rotate and adapt. You got to be moving quick, making decisions quick, and make the defense make decisions quick.
Yeah.
And they're the most well-coached team that they'll always succeed in all the margins and running everything right because Eric Spoelstra is really good.
Yeah.
That's kind of his thing is he's the king of execution. He'll get the most value out of everybody, and this offense rewards that.
I 110% agree, dog. Actually, 111% agree.
Okay.
Because I think
Changing it up for once.
I think that, if there's no like surprise team in the NBA, and if the Miami Heat end up being like the 7th seed or the 6th seed, give Eric Spoelstra finally the coach of the year because no one's seen this shit coming, bro. So based off of this is like the most dire and depleted of talent this team has been throughout not the history of Eric Spoelstra's tenure at all, but in the 2020s, hell yes, this is the worst version probably.
There's no Jimmy Butler. It's that simple. He's had a star
Exactly.
for a while. Now he doesn't.
Exactly. And so seeing how he's elevated this team offensively with this entirely new philosophy, new to the Miami Heat's organization philosophy, while also like maintaining a top 10 NBA defense, I think top 6 to be specific as well, gives you a great floor to rely on. Obviously, I don't expect them to be the best offense in the NBA. That sounds insane.
Yeah, they're
But-
11th now. That makes sense.
Yeah, like even if they slip down to like 14 or 15, that's still a massive win, and this team is gonna like break a lot of teams' hearts. This team is gonna disappoint a lot of other teams in the Eastern Conference because they're gonna just slide their way into the 6th, 7th seed, hell, maybe even 5 seed, and just be competent.
Relax.
We'll see.
Well, actually, yeah, you're right. The Hawks suck ass.
Yeah,
Maybe
we'll see.
you're
It's
right.
the
You're
Eastern
right.
Conference.
All right, who's up next?
Oh wait, whose team was that?
Who cares?
Was that your team? All right, I'll go. Indiana Pacers.
Ooh, what did you learn about this team without Tyrese Halliburton?
I learned that Isaac was right and that Pascal Siakam would not be playing basketball in March.
This team's heading to the number 1 pick.
This team is headed to the top of the lottery odds and the bottom of the standings. They are losing games at a fast pace, and it makes sense. it really does make sense, and for all the reasons that we were not high on them to make an actual run, and they weren't going to be this like sneaky team that could still do it, guys. They lost so many pieces. They lost Tyrese Halliburton. They lost their engines on both sides of the ball in terms of Tyrese Halliburton and Miles Turner. And now we're here, and the Pacers are at the bottom of the Eastern Conference, and they are mid across the board, and they are not even mid. They're just not good right now.
Yeah,
And
it's a gap
so,
here.
yeah. And so you see the writing on the wall, and they will still do all of the Pacer things. They're still going to play extremely hard. They're still going to pick up 94 feet. They're still going to put a lot of pressure on ball handlers. However, there comes a certain point where if you don't have the guys, then you don't have the guys. And that's where they're at right now. And they haven't been able to put it together. I think things can get out of hand pretty quickly here if 0-4 isn't already out of hand. So I think that Siakam is not going to play meaningful minutes in March, and they will end up doing a pseudo tank or just an outright tank.
Yeah, and like right now, did you see that picture of all the guys they have on the sideline?
Yeah.
They have TJ McConnell hurt, Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Mathurin, Johnny Furphy, and I forget who else.
Johnny Furphy.
There's like 6 guys injured.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, holy shit. And that's the type of things. Like, this team always obviously could win some games if everybody's healthy and everything's perfect. Nothing goes perfect in an NBA season. Everybody deals with injuries. Good teams have good players behind their good players so they can survive. They can have their Austin Reeves carry them to some wins. This team does not have that luxury. And as soon as something went south, it was going to go very south. And here we are.
Yeah, all the
We're in
other,
Brazil.
yeah, all the other like pressure stuff, it gets them to a place where like they are league average in defense. With all of those guys out, they have the 3rd worst offense in the league right now.
Oh, we top in third too. Forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Count them out.
Yeah, it's over.
But it's good. This is a good thing. I know Pacers fans argued against the idea because they never tank and their MO is to be good. I understand that why you felt that way from an organization standpoint. This is a good thing. You want AJ DeBonsa on your team. Cameron Boozer with Tyrese Halliburton will move mountains. It's time to watch your team lose and enjoy it every time because you can pray for one of the 3 superstars in this draft.
And if you don't like losing, go be a good friend, a good family member. Spend your time elsewhere.
Go watch the Colts. You're up right now in the other sport.
Yeah.
You're super up. Just don't watch Pacers basketball this year if that's not for you.
It's fine.
Look at their front office growing up and actually making development.
They're not
when
doing
it
this
comes
on
to
purpose.
their
They
front
just
office.
they're not doing this on purpose.
No, if they didn't want to lose on purpose, they.
To be fair, they
if
let
any
Miles
players
Turner
are
walk.
injured. Players are injured. So you're right.
And they did let Miles Turner walk, which is a clear sign of kind of going towards the tanking thing. Nobody talked about that. There's a reason they didn't pay him. They knew they'd be worse this year. It wasn't worth it in the long run. So they are smarter than people give them credit for in terms of knowing when it's time to take your foot off the gas.
Yeah.
The next team that I want to talk about is the Charlotte Hornets.
Ooh, okay.
And the one thing that I learned is that they are still ass, but they are competent.
On
They're
offense.
not like, on offense.
On offense, specify.
On offense.
Because they have zero hope of being a good defense.
They've always had zero hope of being good defense when your lead guard, your point of attack defender is LaMelo Ball, and you have no other defender who can stand.
And Miles Bridges is your weak side helper.
Yeah, exactly. You're already in hell. But I will say it is very encouraging to see LaMelo Ball's usage rate drop from 35% to now 30%. It is encouraging to see Concacaf playing like a very inspiring, great brand of basketball that you'd want to see from your first round pick. This is something that they haven't had since they probably drafted someone like LaMelo Ball. Like they've whiffed on every single draft pick since then, pretty much. So that's amazing to see. It sucks, of course. Brandon Miller's hurt, and who the fuck knows when he's gonna come back with his new shoulder injury. That's like easily like one of the most like disappointing conversations that we haven't had just yet. But they're playing an inspiring brand of basketball. They look better. They're still not good. But at the end of the day, they're competent, which is like a humongous step.
They're 5th in offensive rating right now. They have 2 guys who can set a screen and roll in Kalkbrenner. I don't know how to say that right, and Diabate. That's competent, giving you guys some centers that can at least play offense, right? Even though Diabate misses the most layups I've ever seen in my life, he can finish a dunk, and he gets offensive rebounds like crazy. That brings value. Like you said, Knipple, Sexton is really good. Just casually bringing in a very good offensive player to help you. That's not going to necessarily uplift your defense either, but will make your offense more competent. Up and down the board, offensive slanted players, and that's paying dividends, 5th in offensive rating. But I will say, playing them on defense is the ultimate get-right game. I saw the Orlando Magic play the most disciplined, good offensive basketball I've ever seen them play, because every time you run another court, you will get an advantage on offense.
Yeah, exactly. This team has nothing to look forward towards when it comes to the defensive end. LaMelo Ball, he cannot defend without fighting for his life, bro. He is one of the worst guard defenders that the NBA has to offer. So there's that. None changed.
Yeah. But again, at least we got something going. We're at least going to be a good offense this year. My turn. Let's talk about the Orlando Magic, the team I just mentioned. What did I learn? I learned that, as expected, Desmond Bane is not the cure-all. Their offensive philosophy, offensive talent ecosystem, offensive coaching, all of it is still kind of broken. And in fact, I think they've broken Desmond Bane. He has not made a single 3, it feels like, this season. Feels like somebody that was brought in to be one of the most consistent shooters in the world forgot how to shoot as soon as he stepped foot into an Orlando Magic facility. Maybe they're cursed. This is the 2nd year in a row this has happened to an outstanding shooter at shooting guard. Maybe there's some reasons besides just luck. We can get into that if you want. But overall, feels like the same exact team. And in fact, I guess the main thing I learned is they need to give Franz Wagner the goddamn ball. He has his lowest on-ball percentage of the last 3 years.
Yeah.
He's being used like an off-ball wing because they brought in Tyus Jones, and they've decided to run their offense through their guards now because I think they understand that the Paolo-Banchero-Helio stuff isn't quite working well. So there's a lot of Tyus Jones usage, a lot of Anthony Black usage, and Desmond Bane is obviously getting a lot of usage to validate the 4 first-round picks given up. Franz Wagner is by far their best ball handler, by far their best playmaker, by far their best opportunity creator for others with his driving, and he so often in these fourth quarters is being treated like a fourth fiddle in terms of on-ball reps. And I've seen a lot of Orlando Magic fans post these like different graphs that show the clear link between his on-ball percentage,
I was gonna bring this
between
up.
his on-ball percentage and their team offense. Usage per quarter, we see Franz Wagner here tracking with this, what color line is he? Orange. Starts first in the first quarter, slowly goes down until he's dead last here in the fourth quarter, as you see on this right side of the graph. And then we go to the next slide.
Damn. What the fuck, man? This is so sad.
Direct trend between the more Franz Wagner touches the ball, the better the offensive rating is.
Yeah. Something that you said earlier that I don't even agree with. You said everything you said was right except this. I think that they don't even feel like the same team because defensively they're fucking garbage as well. And that's what they used to hang their hat on. Last year they went from the second best defense in the NBA to now they're currently the 19th best or 21st best defense in the NBA.
Damn.
Last year they were like one of the best teams in the league when it comes to deflecting the ball. They were ranked at like 6th or something like that. And this year they are dead last.
Guess they're at an offense too.
They're
21st.
21st offense.
They're not last this time, but they're still not top 20.
Exactly. Growth, but that's not the type of growth that I want to see. It's more alarming for me personally knowing that like
What kind of growth do you want to see?
What type of growth do I want to see?
Damn.
I don't know what that was for. Anyways, type of growth that I want to see is them offensively or defensively specifically. They need to get shit together. As time goes on, I feel like the
Kicking dirt in your feet.
Go ahead. Pick that flag up. Don't say nothing. Keep going.
So what type of growth do you like?
Go ahead. Pick it up. That's what the money's for.
Red.
I mean, Jack,
You are banned for at least a minute. Silenced. All right. Silence for a minute. Now this discussion about the Orlando Magic is between me and you. Timer's on. Cool. Seeing how they've died defensively again brings the ultimate sounds for someone like Jamal Mosley because it feels like you're starting to lose your team. There's nothing that's changed about your team specifically on the roster wise outside of, okay, maybe Mo Wagner is not there no more. Is Mo Wagner carrying your team defensively? I think he's a fine defender. He's obviously loud and he's a part of their identity and all that alongside Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner and all that. But yo, he's not there. Jonathan Isaac has just like died apparently. He don't be getting no burn like that at all. He's just sitting there like rotting on this team. I'm not expecting him to be like a world saver. He didn't play that much last year at all. But this team is disappointing on all ends, and that's not what this game is about for them. Defense first. It's not even that anymore.
Yeah, I have no idea like where they go from this point because like if you are gonna make that transition, and even if it's not like a conscious one, if that's just like, all right, the talent on our team is gonna skew more offensively. One, we've talked about it all over again. You've never been competent offensively, so let's just see what we can do there. And I don't know if their offense is. Well, actually, I do know their offense is not figured out enough, and they don't have enough regular infrastructure in place to where they can afford to be the 13th best defense.
Jamal Mosley, welcome to Willie Green Island of coaches that are on humongous risk of losing their job in the next month.
Dude, bro, I'm not gonna lie. When you talk about hot seat, yo, their ass is on fire.
Yeah, and there's at least one more we'll talk about that we'll get to.
Yes.
Is it my turn? Yes, it is. I will move on to Oklahoma City Thunder. What I've learned is AJ Mitchell is the answer to their lack of ball handling. And when J-Dub comes back and when him and Chet are both on the court healthy together, they have their full assortment of players, they will look so much smoother offensively when they can have more than 2 ball handlers on this team. AJ Mitchell is going to be the perfect third guy. I think if you're a betting man, AJ Mitchell 6th man of the year is probably a wise bet at this point of the season. I don't know where he's at in the odds. I hope there's still good odds for you there. I think that might be my pick I'm changing to because as a backup point guard, Dave obviously had nothing in recent years. We've gotten to playoff settings where in the minutes that Shea is on the court, J-Dub is playing point guard. When they're both on the court, it's just those two. If you can effectively shut the water off of their ball handling, nobody else will be able to put the ball on the court and attack and create any sort of penetration. Here comes AJ Mitchell to fix that.
He is the favorite right now.
He's the favorite now?
He's the favorite plus 700.
Vegas knows. Fuck, your chances lost. Nevertheless, still probably a good bet.
Yeah, still a decent number. Yeah, I think this has been one of the main problems that they've had for like 2.5, 3 years now.
Forever.
Yeah.
Especially since they traded Giddey for Caruso, which made them significantly better, but took away a ball handling option.
Yeah. And the two issues that they had years ago were they needed a backup big and they went out and they got Hartenstein. They fixed that. They obviously leaned into it's okay if our ball handling isn't great. We're just gonna have the slew of perimeter defenders, and we're going to really lean into the fact that if we can't dribble, neither can you. And so that's what it's been at. And so we're drafting Topic. He's gonna redshirt. He's coming back from injury. If we can find one guy who can help Shea dribble the ball and create offense, then that's fine.
And look how good they played together. Look how good the numbers are when these two are playing, and how clearly useful it is for Shea to have another ball handler and not just be in hell with lineups with 4 non-shooters and 4 non-dribblers. With AJ Mitchell, he's at 37 points per 75, and with Shea, AJ Mitchell is at 26 points per 75. Obviously, highly efficient across the board. These guys help each other because it's good to have more than one dribbler. This season, especially with no J-Dub, I can't believe they have all these wins right now. Shea is carrying offensively unbelievably hard. There is no good offensive players out there. They're playing games without J-Dub and Chet. Yeah. Shea is carrying an insane load. I mentioned that with Giannis, how he's my MVP pick right now because he's doing so much with so little. Offensively, it's the same thing for Shea, maybe even worse because he doesn't even have a Ryan Rollins in some of these lineups. I guess AJ Mitchell is a Ryan Rollins, but like he's operating with so little creation out there that AJ Mitchell feels like a godsend compared to who else is out there.
6-0.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Have not lost the game.
This Shea, Wemby, Giannis MVP race is going to be generational.
It's insane.
I'm assuming Luka and Jokic take themselves out of it because they have more help and don't get to do quite as much. These 3 guys are backpacking. Maybe even Shea gets himself out of that by the end of the year when J-Dub's back. But if he's still in it, Shea, Wemby, Giannis, going to be crazy.
It's hard. It's hard to envision a world in where they're out of it. Like this defense has gone even better since last year by a couple points as well. And seeing how he's been doing it without Chet, who's missed a couple games here and there, and J-Dub hasn't stepped foot on the court just yet. It's just insane. I just feel like it's so hard.
Also, when is J-Dub going to play? They've had no communication. When we did our predictions episode and I said they would like rival their win total from last year, maybe win more, I didn't know J-Dub was going to miss this much time. Like I wasn't even like aware of him recovering from this wrist surgery until the season started and he was out. And I was like, oh, what did I miss? He's going to miss like the first chunk of the season. Yeah. There is no communication. Is his wrist intact?
It might be. I saw him pick something up.
Okay. Was it heavy?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
So yeah, whatever's going on with him, the fact they're 6-0 without him, I guess maybe it doesn't matter if he's there or not in terms of winning 65 games. But as somebody who wants to see them win 70, I would like him to play soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Who is up next?
I'll go next. We'll go with the San Antonio Spurs because we've learned a lot.
What'd you learn?
Over the first 5 games, and obviously I've learned that Victor Wembanyama is the best player in the world, and I've learned that Dylan Harper is going to win Rookie of the Year.
Ooh,
you think so?
Okay,
over VJ?
That's tough.
Yeah,
is the world though? There's the world.
Yo, Dylan Harper is nice, man. Dylan Harper is crazy, and I understand that there is a faction of Spurs fans that are trying to trade De'Aaron Fox already, which is like 1, not going to happen, and 2, a little bit premature.
Doesn't need to happen.
Yeah, but all right, so we'll just start with Wemby because this game last night against the Heat, again, just a calm 27-18, 1 steal, 5 blocks, just nothing chill, and it's like. And I sent this in chat. The Spurs are in one of those seasons, one of those house money seasons where they can lose in the first round of the playoffs. They can, be the 4 seed, whatever. Anything is on the table and it's gonna be good for them. Mm-hmm. And they are playing games in October where they're hitting threes at the end of the third quarter to make people call timeout. And Wemby's running up and down the court, flexing, telling the fans to get up. Every game feels so important, and the energy around that team is so high. And it's because Vic has ascended into this upper echelon of NBA player, and he's no longer the theory of what Wembanyama can be. He is at like this is the start of his prime.
Yeah. I kind of think he might be the second best floor raiser in the NBA of people around him right now. The way Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, all these guys who were just guys last year at best look like real quality role players that he can win with because the attention that Wemby draws, and shout out to Mitch Johnson, his ability to draw up ways for these guys to create value next to him. Devin Vassell is walking into so many good jumper looks. I haven't looked at the numbers. I feel like his amount of uncontested jump shots have been the highest in the league because Wemby draws a million bodies every single time he's on the court. Keldon Johnson's getting open threes because of that too. Dylan Harper has all the driving lanes in the world to show off his flashy abilities to finish with that footwork there. I don't know outside of Jokic if anybody elevates role players more than he does right now.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. And you only talked about like half of the court. I don't even think Giannis.
Maybe
like approaches this level of like impact all around from both ends.
He's up there, but I don't know. I feel like Wemby, just by nature of being 7'7", draws in more attention sometimes, which is crazy because Giannis also is high up there in that regard.
Yeah.
But like even like Stephon Castle, most of his production is he's killing in transition because Wemby stops everything at the rim and creates transition opportunities. That's an insane offensive boost that nobody talks about, is that if you can't be finished at the rim, that you're going to have a way higher transition offense.
I learned that the San Antonio Spurs are going to win 50 games this year.
That's not ridiculous. And that's crazy because the roster isn't even that good. Wemby is just that good. Like,
bro, Stephon Castle's averaging the same amount of assists as turnovers, 5 and 5 a game. That's insane.
that's terrible. And it doesn't matter because Wemby draws that much attention. Like, if Giannis keeps it up, I think there's a good chance he'll be MVP. If Giannis falters even a little bit, I think Wemby could walk away with it almost, not unanimously because there's too many good players right now, but it could be a, like, we get to February and we all know what's up.
Yeah. Damn, Derrick Rose's legacy is on the line, bro. Wemby's going to be the youngest MVP if he does win this year.
And it feels like we're going there. Like, it's not even hyperbole. It's not even glaze. It feels like he's going to be the clear MVP.
Yeah.
Like, if this team wins 50 games,
That's crazy. And this roster's ass.
they don't even have De'Aaron Fox yet.
Yeah, 5-0 without default. Crazy.
And I don't think people realize De'Aaron Fox is fan-fucking-tastic at basketball.
Yeah.
He's going to look so good with Victor Wembanyama. And it sucks they still haven't really had a chance to build any type of chemistry because he's been hurt the whole time recovering. So I don't think they had any training camp together. But if they can get there after a month of playing together, come playoff time, this thing could be filthy.
They've missed Fox. Sohan hasn't been there either. And so it's like
That I care less about.
Well, I'm saying just for defensive talent.
Yeah.
You know, and just having guys that don't have to, just so that all the other 4 guys don't have to be completely covered up. Like there might be lineups where the defense gets even better when you have Sohan.
I will say I'm enjoying watching him play with 4 shooters. So the Sohan thing, I'm like, listen, moves need to be made. Maybe you got a young piece that we moved right there.
My next team, you said you enjoy watching him play with 4 shooters. Let's talk about a team who is the complete opposite of that. The Detroit Pistons.
Oh,
Man, one of my favorite aspects of Cade Cunningham's game was his ability to play back to the basket and his post game. Very rare to see that as a lead guard. You don't see it too often for these type of guys, these type of scorers to do that. And that part of his game has completely been like evaporated because he plays with no shooters, no scoring, no juice at all. But he continues to showcase why he's like one of the best guards in the NBA in general because of the defensive presence that he has. Okay, like how many point guards are making that level of play that we see on the screen right now? Not a few. In fact, I could probably name maybe like 2 or 3 others.
him and Derek White. That's about the
And
list.
maybe Jalen Suggs too, and that's it. That's literally it. So, this team offensively, they have fucking issues, but you are seeing a certain level of leap, at least from Jalen Duren in terms of, he's shooting 83% from the free throw line. That's nice. And you go ahead and see Asar Thompson he's being prioritized a bit more. Of course, he's still like learning and growing in his role, and same can be said with Ron Harlan. I think these two are like, they've clearly like been better basketball players, but not better in the way that'll lead to Cade Cunningham and his stats looking sexier and overall his feel of play like being easier too.
You're focusing everybody else. Thank God Cade had his bounce back game because the first few games, oh my God, the turnovers were ridiculous. He was rusty to start the year. And the lack of spacing, everything else contributes. He was playing like dog shit for the first few games, but he bounced back. He looked very good in this last game. Thank God for that. But I think overarching thing of all you said, they got to figure out the spacing. They got to make some moves, get some more shooters in there because all the wings that aren't good shooters, the bigs, all that's going according to plan. They just need the support.
Yeah, they're missing Malik Beasley very heavily.
Yeah.
Because Duncan Robinson, in this game he also had a much better game than he had been playing. But coming into this game, he was shooting like 32% from 3, which is vastly different than 40% on 9 attempts. That Malik Beasley was giving you last year. So the spacing is there. I'm also like, you're seeing why I was like, hey, Jaden Ivey like has to play for this team, and he has to be really good because they do need somebody else who can break down a defense and who can create offense for themselves instead of putting absolutely everything on Cade. And so when he comes back, I'm very interested to see how that goes.
Okay, next team I got Toronto Raptors, third team on our list of coaching.
Damn.
Fuckery. You're done. Sorry, Darko. Damn. I think you're cooked. I think one thing I learned about the Raptors is they will have a new coach in a couple months. It feels like I'm watching a team that has a coach that's never seen his players play before. Some of the stuff he's doing defensively I'm like, do you know anything about your players? There has been a league-wide spread of people wanting to be like the Pacers and wanting to copy their aggression, picking up 94 feet, double teaming of stars, and just playing this frenetic, crazy defense. Not everybody has an Andrew Nemhard and an Aaron Nesmith. This team is one of those teams. They are sending so many doubles in the half court that just leads to the easiest passes for other teams because their players aren't good at executing it. He doesn't know his talent quite well enough to execute this, I don't think. They're going to have to change it up and play more traditional defense that's less aggressive because they are a turnstile. Anybody could eat against them. And that's getting into just the defense. Offensively, Jakob Poeltl looks goddamn terrible before he got hurt. He's dealing with back issues. That's probably why. He looks like he can't move at all. Doesn't look like the answer offensively or defensively. And Emmanuel Quickly just isn't a point guard. I think that experiment is done. He's a shooting guard.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I think Emmanuel Quickly earns, I'm not going to say he earns way too much money, but he gets way too much playing time alongside guys like RJ Barrett. And I feel like there's overall arching like themes for these two guys, and you just can't have these two guys in your starting lineup playing a ton of minutes.
And RJ's been finishing pretty well. RJ, Scotty, Ingram look about as good as you could hope for. It's still a flawed premise of an offense because none of those guys are high 3-point volume. It's really like attacking mismatches and like we'll probably never be a top tier offense. But I think those guys have been working as good as you could hope for. Scotty Barnes looks like he's recovered and doesn't look like he's having the shitty offensive year he had last season. He's efficient at all three levels right now, and Ingram has been what you want from Ingram. But the 1 and 5 around those three, big question marks. They have to figure that out, whether it's for trades or hoping for bounce backs from these two guys. Kind of think they need to be in the market for both positions on the trade market. And yeah, defensively, they have to completely change their ideology there. Otherwise, Darko's going to get fired.
Yeah, they gave up 139 points to the Rockets and the Mavericks.
The Rockets are currently number one in offensive rating.
Yeah,
because
that's BS.
crazy.
Because they played the Brooklyn Nets and the Raptors.
Yeah. And my next team is the Rockets.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, and it's like, but wait, do we want to stay on the Raptors or no?
Yeah, it's as simple as like they need to find a new center probably, and they definitely need a point guard, and they definitely need a new coach.
Yeah.
That's what we've learned is that shout out these three forwards that can attack. Hopefully you can feel good about them three going forward. We need to figure out the edges.
Yeah. All right. To the Rockets.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned they need to trade for a point guard because and like shout out Sengun, he has taken a leap forward. His passing, his playmaking, and his scoring, he's been awesome this year.
Mm-hmm.
And KD has been KD. However, the two games that they have won, the two games that they've won, and the two games that have, like you said, propelled them to be this number one offense, they have played unserious basketball teams on the defensive end. They've played the Brooklyn Nets and the Toronto Raptors. Outside of that, if you are playing an actual competent NBA team or a team with any type of defensive personnel, your offense gets so stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
And like I've learned that the double big it's nice as a tool, but not as the foundation.
And they stopped starting it.
Yeah, of the offense. And that's why they moved to Okogie in the starting lineup, because you just have to have a little bit of spacing to start the game. And so it makes sense why they did that. But you can't live like this.
Yeah.
You really can't for the next 78 games. They have to go out. They have to make a trade. And maybe it is like eventually like Drew Holiday or they do something like that, or somebody, on a lower tier than that. But shout out Sengun. I don't want Sengun to be the point guard. Right.
I'm kind of okay with him being the lead guard, but they need other looks, like you're saying, because right now when Kevin Durant and Sengun are both playing together, it looks good. That's why their offensive rating is so good. Those two are meshing unbelievably well, and we can look at both their numbers with each other and without. They both score so much better with each other on the court opposed to without. They're both below 20 points per game. It's individually 25 and 31 together. Because when they're together, Sengun's ability to draw a double team and create looks for others, that's his entire value offensively. Like what makes him an all-star is he in the post is a physical mismatch that will make you send help and he will kick it out to shooters. Kevin Durant is the perfect fit for a guy like that. You put him in the right position so you have to help off of Kevin Durant. It's led to good offense consistently. When one of those guys are playing without each other, they don't have that guy to play off of. They don't have any other offensive players that either create an advantage or can finish an advantage like both these two guys can. And it's no coincidence that they play together well, but without them, there's no other options.
Yeah, and KD said it on Twitter. He's like, sometimes I'm so wide open. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
And
they're a brilliant duo. Like they truly have amazing synergy. We just need more looks, more versatile. So when these guys are on the bench, we don't just have nothing going on offensively.
They're so interesting. They're so interesting to see. I haven't. They're one of the teams that I haven't watched too much. But off of looking at the stats, I see that they've fallen off defensively, at least for these first 4 games or whatever. I think they're like the 17th, 18th best defense in the
It's
NBA.
because of the double big thing. They were running a lot of zone and just getting lit up a little bit. And that's why they've gone away from that quite as much, because it was just, they weren't putting any pressure on the ball before half court. And it was just the downside of what the double big could do in too many minutes was showing.
Gotcha.
But I think they're going to be fine long term because they're trying to figure out the balance.
Yeah, exactly. With the 2 games that I did watch, I never like once thought to myself like, oh my god, this defense is like has completely fallen off. Whatever happened in Toronto, unserious basketball game overall. And then the first game that I watched with OKC, they went to overtime. And in fact, that game was like so like gritty defensively as well. Just interesting to notice for sure.
If they didn't lose Fred VanVleet, this team would be amazing. That's my biggest takeaway is that everything that we thought could happen with Sengun and Kevin Durant and the amazing synergy, if they had one more guy who could feed the ball, run a set, and just keep the offense afloat, this team would be amazing.
Yeah, I am happy that for Sengun that we are like that he is in this position where we like he has the opportunity to show us this leap. Especially, like coming off of last year. And some of the offensive stuff wasn't as great. And then
he wasn't even being prioritized like that much last year offensively too as an initiator.
Mm-hmm. And so shout out to the Turks because they are like
they're up.
Yeah, you've been proven right in everything that you've been saying about Sengun. Also, he's gotten better, right? So like he wasn't always this, but your belief is now being paid off. So I do really like that.
It's so weird because now he's shooting the lights out and still isn't finishing super well inside consistently. I'm like, I don't understand this player that went from this guy with these certain strengths and completely flipped it as the years go on. His development has been so just unique in that way that I hope the stretch big stuff stays. Because if he can be a stretch big that can really hit from the outside, either on ball or off ball, while being this lead playmaker, like that's a very useful player.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I agree.
Especially with Kevin Durant. It's a perfect Kevin Durant teammate.
My next team, the Washington Wizards. They are a fun team to watch. That's what I learned. And the standout player for their team is not the former number 2 overall pick from last year. In fact, he's been solid too. He's shown some growth, but he's not like the main talking point right now that 100% deserves to be Keyshawn George. He looks amazing. He's taking a step forward. He looks like one of those, I'm not going to say rare because it feels like they're so common these days, but like a very polished big forward who can go ahead and masquerade as a point guard. The way he's able to play with like such pace, the ball handling skills and ability, everything that Wizards fans thought he could be is idealizing so fucking fast. He looks so comfortable with the ball. Defensively, he's fucking perfect. Literally on and off ball, he feels like he's always like locked in. And through all the ups and downs and the frantic style of play that some of these random role players have on this team, whether it be Sarr and his ability to, he's been finishing a lot of plays, but he's still like not necessarily perfect. Whether it's Sarr or someone like Kane Whitmore, who is just a weird offensive player, weird player in general, he is the constant for this team that just keeps on growing and ascending.
Yeah, fantastic player. Have him on my fantasy team, and I'm very happy to say so. He has been fantastic.
Yeah,
he's probably their best player.
He is their best player. He is easily.
Yeah, and Sarr is also really good. Has had some flashes. Got shut down by the Thunder. Who amongst us hasn't been locked up by the Thunder? I give him a pass. Game before that, he was looking really good. I have faith for those two. They need to launch CJ McCollum into the sun. Get him out of there as fast as possible. He has been dreadful since he got there.
Yeah, and they need to give Trey Johnson way more opportunities, way more looks too as well.
That will come with launching CJ McCollum into the sun. But I have enjoyed Chris Middleton. He's done a really good job of setting up Alex Sarr for a lot of these finishing opportunities. Obviously, Alex Sarr was like the worst finisher in the league last year. And a big part of that will be a better playmaking environment for him to get easy looks. Chris Middleton has done a fantastic job of getting the ball on post-entry passes when he has a mismatch.
He's just doing a good job of bringing like an actual adult style playing of basketball. I'm not gonna say championship level basketball, but he's played that before. Obviously, won one before. Obviously, and he's like setting the stage of showing these guys how you set up an NBA offense.
Yeah. He knows how to get the ball in the right places and keep it moving.
I'm still mad at McCollum
for what?
For how he played against Philly.
Oh yeah, he sold it. He sold it to the Sun.
I have 2 teams up next. I'm going to group together: Phoenix Suns, Brooklyn Nets.
Ooh,
I have learned you are a basketball team that exists.
Nice. Ooh, can I go ahead and double up or triple up with you?
Go for it.
I got one more team: the Sacramento Kings. They're a team that exists.
I have a little bit of thoughts about them, and it's mostly mean. But
Ooh.
the Suns and the Nets, I think I haven't learned a single thing. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, I want to hear about the Kings thing.
I've learned
That's
that the
new.
Kings are the poster boy for the stupidest people I know.
Mm.
They are, and just imagine the dumbest motherfucker you ever met in your life that just like doesn't know anything, and that's who runs the Sacramento Kings. This roster is so goddamn stupid, and that our preseason predictions, I put the Kings towards the bottom because I was like, surely they will blow it up. Surely this will be the year where they say we have to trade these players and have to just start over because this is so stupid. It got stupider since then. Dennis Schroeder has played worse than I imagined. Not a good fit for that offense. I think he's a good player. Doesn't fit well with Sabonis, Levine, and DeRozan. Almost nobody does because that's an absurd top 3 players to be rostering in this league. I guess Russ fits better with those 3 because he brings that thrust to the offense. Brings that pace and energy, in which the 3 guys I mentioned before bring goddamn zero. So I guess the rusting has been kind of good for them. He brings things they don't have as a playmaker and as a high effort motor guy. But that team is just so goddamn stupid. From the top down, every lineup they put out, so goddamn stupid. They allowed Austin Reeves to walk them down, get 51 points in a game, 26 free throw points, it felt like. I can't remember the exact number. I think it was something high like that.
Mm.
And they were like, after the post-game presser, DeMar DeRozan was like, they get all these free throws. We're going downhill. Why don't we get them? Go watch that game. They were fouling the shit out of him. They fouled Austin Reeves like 4 times behind the half-court line when they were in the bonus because they were pressing him, moving up the court. Why are you pressing Austin Reeves so hard that you keep fouling him? And why did you not stop after the first 2 fouls? They are just unbelievably stupid in every way, whether it's coaching, roster construction, GMing. I won't say players because their players are good. They just don't fit. Everything about them rings out as stupid. I hate them with a burning passion.
Keep going.
Where do you want to see Sabonis play in February?
I don't care.
I don't want to see him play anywhere but the Sacramento
don't
Kings at all.
Where do you
Don't
want to see
care at all.
Levine play? I guess that's the
I
interesting
don't
part.
care.
Damn.
Send him to Milwaukee. Shit. That'll
Ooh.
be fun.
They could get that done.
That'll be fun, man.
Okay.
It might be a lot or
Look.
kind of complicated. When
Nah,
it comes to the-
Detroit.
Oh, no, it won't be actually.
I don't know if they can, what does he make now? It's in the 40s?
Yeah.
I'll check.
Maybe they can't quite get there. I know they can get to high 30s.
Goddamn.
Maybe they can't quite get there, but
Yeah.
if we can figure that out, I need it.
The Bucks are back.
But yeah, let's blow this team up to smithereens. I hate them with the burning passion.
Yeah. So
I
this
watched
year,
the Lakers beat them, and I wasn't even happy as a Lakers fan. I was pissed off as an NBA fan that I was watching the Kings.
This year, Levine is making $47.5
Yeah,
million.
I don't think
Next
they can get
year, player option for $49 million.
Yeah, I don't think the Bucks can get there.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Donovan, who you got?
Let's go with the Los Angeles Clippers. I have learned that I'm putting Kawhi Leonard on watch. Because on even more watch than he's already under.
I was going to say.
I
They're looking at him.
It's been so much watch. I forgot who's on the watch list. But specifically on the basketball court, because when James Harden is not there, the Clippers offense still looks kind of like it looks very, very suspect. And
Gotcha.
so obviously Kawhi is not a playmaker in that way. And he's not going to be the offensive engine that Kawhi is. But the numbers are kind of staggering in terms of what the Clippers are with Kawhi on and no Harden, and then with Harden and no Kawhi. And they are massively, massively better than with Harden and no Kawhi than vice versa. And I'm just watching that because I do think that even if there's a difference and you are better with Harden than Kawhi, you should not be bad. And they have not looked good without Harden. And so maybe it's an overall point about while James Harden is still this like crazy engine, but I'm looking at Kawhi and I just think that he should be a little bit better and the offense should look better when it's just him. So that's the only thing that I'm watching with the Clippers right now.
I think we're tapping on that clock. Tapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the peak when he's on the court isn't what it once was.
Yeah.
And like you have to assume it's never coming back. I think he's one of those guys you watch and if it slows down, you're like, I have no real reason to think that this guy at this stage of his career with his body is gonna bounce back. Kind of feels like if you see it deteriorate, it's just gone.
Yeah. So
James Harden, you're the best player on the Clippers.
that's what I'm watching with the Clips.
Ivica Zubac, you're probably the second best player on the Clippers.
What's the next team?
Your turn.
My turn. Ooh, okay. My next team is the Dallas Mavericks.
Want to talk about tapping on that clock?
Tapping on that clock.
Mr. Claybert Thompson.
Oh my gosh, Klay Thompson. We could talk about Anthony Davis. We could talk about the like disgusting experience that we witness when it comes to watching Point Cooper, which is not his fault necessarily. He's a rookie. He's the youngest player in the NBA. There's going to be ups and downs. Again,
That was way too loud. Good Lord.
Why I look at this team and I just think, why did we go ahead and decide to trade? Not we, them. Why did they just go ahead and decide to not prioritize someone like Quentin Grimes? Why did they go ahead and I'm just going back to this Luka thing, man. Like, they are so desolate of ball handlers. It's disgusting to see. And along with like going ahead and pointing that clock towards someone like Klay Thompson, I feel so bad for him because it shouldn't be like that. Like, you shouldn't be like looked off so many times dating back to last year and not getting good luck still this year. I feel so bad for him because you went ahead and said out loud through people like Draymond Green, which I watched a clip of the other day, how he wanted to play alongside someone like Luka Doncic, and you're not there anymore. In fact, you got like, you're playing like the exact opposite of Luka ball right now. I feel so bad, and that's what's one thing I learned from them all around. Nothing to say.
29th in offensive rating, 27th in effective field goal percentage. They do not create good shots. They do not finish good shots. 22nd in turnover percentage. They do not protect the ball because they don't have ball handlers, and they're starting their rookie power forward at point guard, I guess, to do the Giannis thing that Jason Kidd did and probably feels real good about, that he helped him become a ball handler by getting him those touches early in his career. A little bit different circumstance here. I think you have a little more to play for than those early Bucks teams did. So I understand the process. I'm willing to be patient and wait for it to pay dividends when Cooper ends up being better for this. Still don't really like it. I have to remind myself to understand the long game because when I'm watching it, I'm like, he's just not a point guard and never will be. So it feels kind of crazy to me. And what's really crazy to me is they're 30th in offensive rebound percentage for a team starting a 6'9" point guard and 2 7-footers. 30th in offensive rebound percentage.
Jeez. Like, how? What are we?
Which is also wild because, and I guess like by a percentage, the percentage might be thrown off because there are so many misses, but also like you do have the opportunity to have a lot more offensive rebounds. Yeah, man, this is tough. And I don't know. I understand the flag at point guard situation right now because at the end of the day, it is just D'Lo playing point guard. It's not like it's Kyrie and you're forcing Kyrie to play the two. Like D'Lo is very like he's solid and he can be like he's a good NBA player. After that, it's like, all right, like who else is gonna play? It's gonna play point guard. And so
Brandon Williams had a great game last. They need to unchain him.
I don't hate it as much as maybe everybody else does.
Brandon Williams and D'Lo. So I picked this team to be the 8th seed. And that was because I thought Brandon Williams and D'Lo would be enough ball handling to facilitate you playing a normal offense. And I assumed they would lean on that and allow people to be kind of in their position and just be competent until Kyrie comes back. But they're not. And they're treating D'Angelo Russell like he's the worst player in the NBA. Mm-hmm. And I think he is the worst player in the NBA when you play him out of position and you like don't let him get into any type of flow. I think he's probably a rhythm-based, high-volume type of point guard that if you're going to get value from him, let him do some playmaking. Otherwise, you're just, if he goes out there for 10 minutes, he's going to stink it up because he's out there before that sitting on his ass. So I don't know. I mean, I do understand it too. I'm not going to say it's like dumb. It makes sense that if they feel like they aren't a competitive team and like need to prioritize Cooper Flagg and like his development, I understand it. I kind of do feel like they can be a competitive team, and you have Anthony Davis. You have to make the most of that. And maybe it's a rift between Jason Kidd and Nico.
And so I was going to say that because from the moment the Mavericks have postured as if this was a Nico Harrison decision, and Jason Kidd like did all the politicking and went out and was like, yeah, we talked this and that. But like, if he truly is still upset that they traded Luka, and maybe he might not think that they are competitive, whereas Nico is like, yeah, we're on a 3-year timeline, which has already been broken by the fact that Kyrie's out. So if Nico's wrong and his timeline is broken, and then Jason Kidd is over here and he has this really like weird but also interesting group of players, maybe he's like, hey, I'm just going to do what I feel is best for Cooper's development. And I've done it with Giannis before. I'm going to do it again here. I'm going to just rock with that. That makes the most sense.
Yeah, then I feel like they should trade Anthony Davis. This is the case. And maybe Nico's not going to do that because if you trade Anthony Davis, you're kind of waving the white flag that I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Nico does not strike me as the type that would do that.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that as a GM for the sake of your own job.
Yeah, exactly. But if that's all true, like in general, I feel like they should probably trade Anthony Davis. Like,
yeah, it is smart to do so.
Yeah, like they're just not in a place where the next, what does he have left of his prime? 1.5 years, 2 years? Like he's getting kind of old. He's not going to be a guy that ages super gracefully in terms of creation with the ball in his hands. I think he'll probably enter a play finisher arc pretty soon. I don't really understand why they would keep him if this is the case.
Yeah, the ribs are slow cooked with him, and like the meat is falling off the bone. For sure.
And granted, he came into the league, it came into the season out of shape, and he's like playing himself into shape, so he'll look better in January. Every year, though, it'll get a little bit less fruit to be reaped. So, yeah, obviously doesn't fit his timeline. If everybody assumed they were going to go to AD's timeline and fit Cooper into that, playing Cooper at point guard does not strike me as a decision that's the mindset.
Yeah, and this team is definitely going to be lottery bound, I sense.
But they also have Kyrie coming back, so you can't trade Anthony Davis.
Kyrie's 33. He's coming off of an ACL. He's not going to be Kyrie immediately. Like,
yeah, well, he's going to be on your team, though. Like, you have to play to a win-now standard, otherwise, why do you have him on your team?
They might not be in a win-now position
Trade
by
him
the time
too?
Kyrie comes back.
Yeah.
It would be smart to go ahead and do so and start off like a blistering rebuild.
Once again, you have gotten yourself into a cycle of nonsense. You should have never traded Luka in the first place. That's nonsensical. You then got Cooper flagged. That shouldn't have happened. Nonsensical. We are
Why
now
would I do that?
we are now here, and guess what? The team doesn't work because you built this team and you constructed it to fit around a 6'9" generational point guard in Luka Doncic. Like that's what it is. And you're trying to rebuild everything on the fly and try to make all these things and tell everybody all these lies about what your original plan was and what you think that the future is. You didn't like Luka, and that's the fact. And now you're trying to string together this entire story that spans a couple years. None of this makes sense, and it's never made any sense. So when Kyrie comes back, if they suck, it's not going to make sense to trade him. It's not going to make sense to expect a championship window. None of this is smart from the Mavericks at this point.
Is there any way to get Kyrie to Houston? Is there any math that makes it possible?
That would be such an amazing.
That'd be great.
That would be insane.
Can we get Anthony Davis to the Memphis Grizzlies?
That'll save Jaren Jackson's life.
It would be so cool.
Maybe. And that's my next team. Let's talk about the Grizzlies.
Okay. What did you learn about the Grizzlies through 5 games?
Through 5 games, 1, I've learned that Cedric Howard, Hooper.
2, Swole.
Yeah. 2,
I wasn't familiar with the shoulder game, not going to lie.
It's kind of crazy.
That noise you just made, stop it.
He's one of my guys, man.
He is one of your guys.
2, I have learned that they are mid. And I think
Gotta get the optimism out of the way first.
Yeah. I don't think like the ceiling on this team is first of all, I didn't think that the ceiling was particularly high with them in the first place. I think it might be lower than what I thought before.
Yeah, I don't really know what to make of them. You know why? They're a high pick and roll team now that doesn't have any pick and roll bigs. And one thing I learned is they need Zach Edey bad, and when he gets back, I think he will eat and have a monstrous season. Obviously, you drafted him, and last year didn't go amazingly well because you didn't run pick and rolls for the first 60 games of the season at all. Mm-hmm. And what is his number one strength? He sets massive screens and can roll and be a massive target. He will be a way better fit this year, I think. And I think they desperately need him or somebody that can approximate him.
I guess, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I guess, like, we've had a lot of conversations about how the Grizzlies feel about John. Like, obviously, firing Taylor Jenkins last year is a little bit of a sign of, like, hey, there was a power struggle, Ja won. Then coming into this year and seeing the way that they're playing offense, it does reaffirm, like, we believe that Ja Morant is the guy, and we want to build around him. Because the same way that the Heat went and took their offense and took the Grizzlies' offense, Memphis has done a complete 180, right? Mm-hmm. Last year, they did not set screens at all. Right now, they are setting the most on-ball picks out of anybody in the league. They're setting 30 more picks a game than they were last year.
Yeah.
And so if you are really, really leaning into that and saying, this is how Ja wants to play basketball, we're going to play basketball that way. I guess if you're a Grizzlies fan or just like, I don't know, observer, you do, or a Ja fan, you feel better about that because you know, okay, he's probably going to be here.
Yeah. Watching the Grizzlies so far this season, I don't know what the numbers are, but it feels like he's not getting to the rim as much as he was once Taylor Jenkins was fired. And I do feel like a jump shot, not leap necessarily, but he's falling into that a lot more. It isn't going in. The 3-point numbers are quite disgusting, actually, if you look at them. But I have questions overall when it comes to the Grizzlies. He's shooting like 19% from the 3-point line right now. And also he's taking hella middies as well.
Bro, he's shooting 28% of his shots at the rim this year. Yeah. Last year was 33.
Yeah.
Year before that, 39. 40, 43, 42.
You know what that
As a
is?
rookie, 49.
Hit that clock.
I wish he had more.
He's shooting straight floaters and mid-range jumpers this year. Yeah, that's definitely how it feels. He had a big game. My tone would have been very different if this last game didn't happen. In this last game, he walked him down the fourth quarter, had a game winner, and like was very, very exceptional in the fourth.
Yes,
But who
against the
they play?
Suns.
Who did you have to walk down and be exceptional
The
against?
Phoenix Suns, yeah.
Yeah.
And you were in his position to walk him down, but he looked good in that fourth quarter, so I gave it some grace. But for the first few games, I was just like, I don't know what to take from this, but I don't like watching Ja play. I still don't really like it, honestly. The rim volume isn't there anymore, and you feel that. He's not an electric high flyer anymore, probably to preserve his body, I guess. Dealing with all those injuries. He's trying to like,
He's I'm not dunking anymore.
trying to play a long game. And like,
then reverse
I know.
reverse
Trying to
dunk.
play a long game. We've seen that we see it all the time in the course of history with athletic point guards that come in as slashers. They have to try to develop their game and stretch out their longevity. De'Aaron Fox is doing the same thing, but De'Aaron Fox is a way better shooter.
Yeah.
And like when he's not getting to the rim and just kind of throwing up these floaters that are contested, trying to like play like Zion but 6 inches shorter, it's kind of just ugly and kind of like doesn't create a lot of advantages sometimes. And like again, it's weird because he's not bad and he's not somebody who shouldn't be on this team or anything. Like I don't know what to take away. Like, I don't know if my takeaway is you shouldn't play through him, but I don't like it. Like aesthetically,
You know what the term is?
I don't know.
That's mid.
Mid.
That's mid.
Ah.
I'm telling you, it's not bad, but it's not great. It's right there in
Yeah,
the middle. They're 2-2 right now. They're not again awful on either. Like they are mid.
Yeah, and I guess he's mid in terms of mid as primary creators, like a mid first option. It feels like, and like we didn't used to be there. Like he was never efficient, but back when we were giving him top 10 hype in 2022, 53% effective field goal percentage. Past 3 years, the highest he got is 51. Now it's at 46 to start the year. It just feels like I don't know, like it's weird. It fell off. Like it's just not the same.
Yeah.
Athletically isn't what he once was, probably by choice, or it just doesn't work.
I mean,
though.
last year he did say that he was gonna stop dunking. He followed up to throw up one of like the most insane dunks of the year last year. But this year, maybe he's like actually dead ass about that.
I'm also
and
going to
he's
stop doing
pretty
layups. I don't like that part. That part doesn't make me happy.
Yeah. No.
Don't
what
stop
if I-
finishing.
What if I just don't jump? I'm like, if he's watching Jokic, he's like, I could do that.
Yeah, and again, it's
I
probably
can play like
calculated.
that.
So it's not like this guy doesn't have it anymore.
Mhm.
It's probably on purpose. And if the jump shot starts going in, this conversation will change. But if the jump shot's not going in, superpower is not a superpower anymore.
You better run and dunk, Ja.
Like it without that,
What are we doing?
He's just a well-rounded, like fine starting point guard. Like he doesn't jump out as one of the best players in the league anymore.
Yeah, and in order for this team to go ahead and thrive, you need to have one of the best players in the league.
Yeah, so
Shocker.
I hope that he either gets back to form as a rim finisher or develops a better strength outside of that. But I don't feel a lot of hope watching him play these days.
Yeah, my brain is just turned off when it comes to the Memphis Grizzlies. Obviously, I'm still watching, but in terms of having real expectations or seeing them do anything of importance in the Western Conference, I'm gonna wait until I have like 10 games of Zach Edey under my belt, and then maybe we'll see like an insane, not leap from Ja, but like more progression, at least towards back to what he looked like back in Guy Pray for 2022.
Last team on my list, Cleveland Cavaliers. One thing I learned, Darius Garland is the glue. They need him back desperately.
Yeah.
This offense is yucky right now. Evan Mobley taking a lot of shots. I love to see the aggression. The shots aren't good. They're not going in. It's not been a pretty sight. Donovan Mitchell basketball has its ups and downs. When he's clicking, he's incredible, one of the most gifted scorers. When you get into a lull and the playmaking is really slowing down, Donovan Mitchell will not draw it out from the dead. Donovan Mitchell will play me basketball at times as he needs to because there's no playmakers around him. They need a playmaker desperately, and they have one on the bench, and I want to see him back. There's some other stuff you learned with just the general like need for more wings, I think, and just like the eyes are putting on Jalen Tyson to see if he can be that wing to replace what they need there.
They've always had that.
TBD, that's still a question. They don't currently have the strength to make up for the lack of size on the perimeter because they don't have their full assortment of star players there. And they've played without Garland before, and they've made do just fine. Something about it right now, though, the spacing with the double bigs and the lack of playmaking, it's not going super well.
So they're about Garland.
Yeah. And I'm not making any takeaways yet just because they don't have Garland and they're going to get him. And when we see the two bigs and the two guards together, well, then we can really judge it. But at this rate, I'm not feeling super good about the two bigs alignment. But I think Garland can save it.
That's great because Jared Allen is fucking gone because he fractured his ring finger and God knows how long he's going to be out for. So we get to see
Low-key.
Evan Mobley be the lead center. And
Low-key.
maybe.
That's kind of a good thing for encore for Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell production. I think that might work better.
Yeah, maybe we'll go ahead and see so. And I wonder when Darius Garland's going to come back because I definitely want to see like that trio be like going at full speed with a 5-out offense, or at least like let Evan Mobley be the standalone guy inside the paint. So
but yeah, like watching the game they lost to the Bucks. Like the Bucks played good basketball. The Cavs played really bad offense, and like the Bucks did what they needed to win the game. I left the game feeling like, yo, what are the Cavs doing? Like why are we in this rut right now where we're just not creating shots like we did last year and not finishing it? Like it was just straight up they're not playing good offense in a weird way that we don't usually see from them.
Yeah, I agree with you. My next team.
Your last one?
I think I have 2 more.
I got 2 more.
Yeah,
Dang, you got 2 more?
Yeah.
Is that my last one? Did I skip something?
Because remember, you doubled up and put.
Yeah, but y'all got 2 more. I might have tripled up at some point.
No, you talked about you didn't talk about the Brooklyn Nets, I think.
He did.
I did.
Oh,
you
you did?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you're right. Anyways, my last team, the Boston Celtics. We can keep this relatively short. Jason Tatum, you are going to make NBA history with playing 0 games. You are the most valuable player in the NBA. Congratulations to you. We've never seen someone put up complete zeros while still showcasing how valuable he is to his team.
We need to send the Pelicans into the sun for letting this team beat them.
Dude, the Pelicans, again, I can have even a nastier dialogue about them, but we're going to save it once February or March comes by. But yeah, the Boston Celtics can't do shit, bro. Shout out to Derek White. Shout out to Jaylen Brown having a bounce back game or whatever. But this team is still the same team identity-wise. They take the most threes in the league. They don't necessarily go ahead. They haven't fall off on any case across the board outside of their playmaking, and at least statistically, and also if you watch on the court too, there's just a massive like gap there. But same team.
Next team, please.
Next team, the New York Knicks. I've learned that the Knicks have a long way to go to win the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
I thought that they were going to be a little bit further along in their progression. Right now, kind of have to reintegrate Cat into the offense because he has not looked not only like not good, but he hasn't looked comfortable.
Locked up by Kuzma.
And that was ridiculous. That was
Kuzma torture chamber.
That was actually insanely frustrating never mind.
Locked up by
but
Kuzma.
Like,
can we talk about Josh Hart? Knicks fans hate him.
Understand.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's been bad.
I saw Knicks fans talking about a couple years ago. Is there a sell high window here? They didn't sell high. It's been pretty dreadful offensively.
It has
and defensively.
It has been bad. And so those are the 2 main reasons right now where I'm like, we have a long way to go. Because offensively, you have to get Cat back into a good space. Josh Hart, we have to figure out how to make him just useful again because he has not been great to start the year. Mitchell Robinson is just not here. We'll deal with that when we deal with that. And then also like the bench is like, it's coming, it's going, right? Sometimes it's doing the things. But Yabusele,
real quick, can we talk about we have a new Donovan doppelganger, and especially because you're wearing that hat?
Ooh. What?
See, you told me earlier that you're happy I wore the hat. I was set up.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to do that, but I'm not going to lie. I was thinking this beforehand, and I was like, I've seen you in a hat before. That's kind of crazy.
You said black beard hat.
You guys have very similar mouths. You see it?
Similar nose too.
Yeah, like the lower half of their face, kind of similar.
Like if I was to, I mean,
do they look like brothers?
Mitchell has like bigger cheeks, but yeah.
Yeah, of course. Not twins.
It's just straight profiling.
I could
I don't think it is. I think this one's actually kind of like,
it's not.
I glanced at this and I said, whoa. Like
We're back at the WinCon when it comes to Donovan lookalikes.
Because I found this, not chat.
Yeah.
I saw this on my TikTok feed and I was like, holy shit, man. Is that a deep fake?
Deep fake.
They got D-Spoon on my timeline?
This AI Donovan.
But yeah, so the Knicks, they are a little bit further, or yeah, they have work to do.
I will say though, I've really been encouraged by Jalen Brunson in this new offense. He's zipping around these screens, getting these off-ball buckets.
It's been fun.
And I think people had a question of like, Jalen Brunson basketball is so heliocentric. Can we do it in this other way? Like he didn't play with Luka Doncic and play off-ball all the time.
I know.
He's blended in perfectly. Like not just perfectly, like in the way he can do it. It looks like a strength. He's very good off the ball.
He's good. Mikhail's been good this year. I've really enjoyed watching both of them play. OG in certain spots has been awesome. It really is just those other 2 guys and trying to figure all that stuff out. So that's what the Knicks. Then my last team, the Philadelphia 76ers, and I have learned that Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe are the future. Yeah. They are the new combination of sunshine in Philadelphia, in South Jersey, for all of those people They are amazing. And Tyrese Maxey has taken the leap.
Whew, yeah.
I think we should nickname this trio of Tyrese, VJ Edgecombe, and Jared McCain.
Okay, what should we name it?
It is definitely sunshine. They are smiley. They are most positive vibes. I'm trying to think of a name with like those two things. I'm thinking like Powerpuff Girls, like sugar, spice, and everything nice. Something like that. Like they are so positive and so fun to watch and enjoyable.
You just have to call them like the Sunshines. And they
The
would
Wiggles.
they would just be like the Sunshines, and it would just be like this old soul group from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It's like almost like that's what they would be. But Tyrese,
Literally.
first of all, Tyrese is playing crazy minutes right now. He's playing like 43 minutes a night.
Damn.
But he's averaging 37 a night. He's shooting 47% from three. VJ Edgecombe has come in and the shooting has looked good. And what I like the most about what Edgecombe has done this year is that he's done a little bit of everything, right? Because like night one, he goes crazy, drops 34, has a very all-around game. There's another game right after that where he didn't, I don't think he scored 20, but he still had mad assists, and he's just everywhere. He's able to impact the game in so many ways, and he is very versatile offensively that playing him with either Maxey or playing him with McCain whenever he comes back, your backcourt is set for the next, 5 to 6 years. You got to find a big, you got to find a wing. And once you find that, then you're good.
Hey, we got Bono. That man can move. He's athletic.
Yeah.
Listen, close out the Wizards game.
Yeah.
Great.
He swats too many shots into the stands because he wants to have some aura farming.
And guess what? Go ahead and do it,
He
man.
deserves it.
Create
Go-
the transition opportunity. Stop swatting that shit out
Go
of bounds.
ahead and do it.
Let your
Don't
guy
listen-
get the ball.
See, that right there, that's that nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
We need to
ahead-
stop aura farming. We need to farm
Go ahead
points
and
per
just block-
possession.
No.
Listen, as long as you block the shot, you're good with me.
Farm transition efficiency, not aura.
Oh my goodness. This is how we lose recipes.
That's how we get good at basketball. How about that? Also, Tyrese Maxey has made a huge leap as a ball handler.
Yeah.
His driving, his pace, and like just general feel for pick and roll defenses and how to manipulate it, he's made that like veteran IQ leap where he's not just real fast running by you. Like he truly is a pick and roll artist now.
Yeah. I don't know where to rank him as a point guard in the NBA right now, but for sure, he's definitely like I'm not going to say tier 1 because that's Luka and Steph, but whoever else is after that, he's firmly in that tier.
Yeah, he's above Trae Young. End of thought.
Why?
No, but for real, I think he's better than Trae Young. It's just crazy. Like he's made such a leap
My next team,
year after year after year.
the Chicago Bulls.
Ooh, okay.
I'll shout out to them.
The one thing that I learned, and it's just further more confirming what I have thought, Modest Buzelis is going to be an all-star in this league. Your team is 4-0 or 3-0 or something like that. Congratulations to you. This is not real basketball.
I think the devil is on the Bulls side over the last 6 months. Last year, they made that second half of the year push in like March, whenever Giddey was shooting 40% from three, and like 3 other guys on the team were shooting crazy from three and like making this little play and push because of it. This year, they have the inverse. Teams are shooting 25% from three against them right now.
Shooting luck, and I love to see it.
How do we have this happen 2 parts of the year in a row? They have some wizardry on their side.
Now,
Good for them.
I expect that wizardry to wane away slowly. But with that being said, you guys are still the Bulls. Nothing really changed. You are the same, but Modest Buzelis continues to just stack glaring moments of like, oh yeah, this dude is destined to be an all-star one day.
I agree. And then shout out Billy Donovan. The system they play with is good. Like their pace and space type of basketball with all these ball handlers is like good basketball. It's a good system. They look like a well-coached college team, but they're just like not good enough for it to really matter ultimately.
Yeah.
And defensively, I think the 3-point shooting will come around and they'll be bad defensively again. So like they'll be the 8 seed we always thought they'd be, right? I don't really feel any different about them, but I do wish Billy Donovan had some good players because I'm encouraged by him as a coach.
Same, man. Same.
And like, yeah, Josh Giddey and Buzelis fit that really well. I wish they had like a star power forward or something.
And that's on the loon. That's on come up.
And that's
Hopefully.
where Patrick Williams comes in.
And listen, if he's playing like he has the first few games, then that question would be answered. But I know your game, Patrick Williams. I will not be fooled by anything Bulls related. You guys need to give me 35 games of sample size before I believe a single thing. Aside of Modest Buzelis, I will allow myself to believe anything and everything relating to positivity with Modest Buzelis.
Hell yeah.
I won't even be logical.
All NBA.
Fuck it.
Let's do it.
Why not? Why not him?
MVP, why not?
Why not him?
Why
That's
not?
too much.
Why
Never
not
mind.
him?
Never mind. It's too much.
Why not us?
Too much.
That's your
too
last team?
much. That is my last team.
And that is all 30 teams, 2 hours of yapping. One thing we learned about every single team thus far this season through 1 week. Last year we did this. A lot of shit changed by week 3. So we'll see how this feels 2 weeks from now. But I don't know. It doesn't feel like the most fake first week. I feel like a lot of these takeaways are probably going to be pretty good over the course of the year.
That's how it always feels.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing
True.
how the Milwaukee
Small
Bucks,
sample sizes, motherfucker.
Yes, exactly. But I'm looking forward to see how the Milwaukee Bucks trend, if they're going to continue to like not necessarily trend upward, but remain somewhat stagnant.
I hope that's real. That's the one that obviously could be fake. I hope that's real.
Yeah, I hope that's real. I hope the Orlando Magic and the Pistons in the slump is real. Pistons not necessarily in a slump, but I hope it's real for the sake of my own greed and what I want to happen in my own NBA fairy tale of a mindset for my Atlanta Hawks. Do the Warriors are elite too.
Mo, what time is it?
Attention! Eaters to rise. But that's where all you at home stand up. Like physically stand up.
Oh,
I know you eating. I know you laying down. Stand up. I know you at work right now in your cubicle. Stand up. We rise and we march to TikTok time, Halloween edition. Ooh.
Nice.
Audio listeners, I'm in your mind.
We're on to TikTok time. Let's have some fun. Before we go on, don't forget, Donovan looks like Mitchell Robinson. It's on the screen again. We will not let you forget. On to TikTok time.
It was racist.
Racism.
Welcome to TikTok time. Today, we are once again going to begin with the draft, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. We are going to build the best NBA players possible, like we've done before, drafting these individual skill sets. But, well, why is it all discolored? See what's up with that?
Whoa.
But instead of us being able to pick our players and do it like we normally do, there's going to be a slight twist.
Okay.
We have to draw players out of this box. And whoever you draw, you got to pick a trait from them.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
Makes
so
sense.
this is, again, just straight up luck. Now, I will say, this isn't nothing new. We actually did this. If you've been tuned in on our second channel, on our second show, House Call. And I don't remember how it panned out. I remember I think I had a combination of Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning, and then I had...
I ended up winning, so that was
did
basically it. Yes, I did.
I don't remember.
Oh.
But, again, this is nothing new.
Okay. So wait, let me see the box real quick.
Oh, wait. For what?
Yeah, for what? What you want to see?
Yeah.
My name's up first. I have the first pick.
Oh,
okay. That's fine.
I actually didn't move it from last time, but fuck it. You know the first pick. What does it matter?
Okay.
Go ahead. Go for it. Your hand in this box.
Dumbos.
Okay.
Well, because you weren't supposed to have the first pick, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
All right. With the first pick,
Wait, tell me, I'm sorry.
Donovan Smoot selects.
Bradley Beal.
Oh, okay. So where do you want to go with Bradley Beal?
Interesting.
You know what? We'll just go body right now for Bradley Beal. Just a regular shooting guard.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Could probably go
That's close.
shooting, but we'll bring us on getting somebody good.
Got a player. I think he slipped towards me.
You're doing way too much. You don't got to do so hidden. You can look. It's fine.
Who's this? Charles Barkley. Okay. Give me Charles Barkley finishing.
My name is second, but whatever. We'll just move it. You can go second.
Oh, shit. Okay. Whoops.
It doesn't matter. It's a blind draft. I don't care. Okay, so Charles Barkley finishing. That's a pretty elite strength to start with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Way better than damn Bradley Beal body.
You guys' body, I didn't realize. Oh, you're injury prone, brother.
Oh, you are injury prone. You're soft.
What would you have gone? Shooting?
I don't know. Maybe I would have done body too.
Yeah, I would have done shooting.
You were kind of stuck without any good options.
Yeah.
I have Victor Wembanyama.
What the fuck?
Do I go with defense or body? I'll go Vic's body. I gotta go with the body. I gotta be ginormous.
What the hell are we?
All right.
He got the best body in NBA history.
I got the same box y'all got. Next up,
I'm sick to my heart.
Magic Johnson.
What the fuck? This is not fair.
Give me Magic Johnson passing.
No, we have to foul. Offense 20 yards. This cannot happen.
Mind you, he got a Hall of Famer as well. Donovan's the only one that got screwed.
This is rigged. And I don't know how.
It's kind of funny that Donovan didn't get a great player. There's a lot of great players in here.
Okay. I got Ben Simmons.
Hey, there's some good strength there. That's not a bad pick.
Give me his passing.
Yeah, there's some traits there.
Okay.
That is not bad. He can pass way better than Charles. Okay.
Ooh.
Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
We would take Anthony Edwards. See, this is tough.
Low key.
You could do
Low key.
Yeah.
You can go a couple ways.
Yeah.
Low key, let's go shooting.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that might be his best strength.
Let's
these
go
days.
shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, the dunks are the dunks, but the shooting is lethal. There's more dunkers than there is that good of shooters.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hope they saw that on camera.
you have Michael Jordan and Kyrie in your hand. You drop Jordan.
Oh,
That's
man.
tough. It's okay. I'll take Kyrie finishing.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
You're bending.
He dropped Jordan, thank
my
God.
goodness.
Okay. My pick.
Ooh.
I have. Oh, shit.
Ben Wallace.
I
Okay.
got Ben Wallace defense. Double Ben. Let's do it.
You better hope you get a big body. Because if you're 6'2" with Ben Wallace defense, it's a
Man.
little awkward.
That's Pat Bev.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Bill Russell. Oh, give me Bill Russell
Oh,
defense.
fuck.
Let's go. What if Bill Russell was huge? Then what? I guess you just got Wemby. That's
Another
just
flag.
It's
It's
just
fucking crazy.
It's just the
bro.
reality we live in. Mind you, he's also getting great players.
It's fucking bullshit.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
This is that Chauncey Billups. I got cameras under the cards. I got X-ray stuff.
Give me
Another flag on the
Give
play.
me Kareem finishing. I got the sky hook.
He literally got the most alien body, and then 3 of the top 7 players of all time.
And they're all kind of the goat at the skill I got it in. Nobody's ever finished like Kareem. Nobody's ever passed like Magic. Nobody's ever played defense like Bill.
Who's this? Oh. Just one of the greatest players of all time.
Hey, Mike.
Okay. Finishing. Give me Michael Jordan.
All right.
Where'd this third flag come from? What the hell? I didn't realize I got 3 on this.
Listen,
Oh,
man,
which way? How
you're
many you
on the
have?
fucking line, buddy.
How many flags you got?
Unlimited. Draw another good player. I dare you. Next time it's an axe.
Paul George. Okay, that's not bad.
Okay. That's not bad.
Man, I'm sick of this.
You got Bill and Paul George. You got the worst player.
Paul George defense. I'm done with this. Where's the good point
Bill
guard?
Russell
Honestly,
here.
I'm taking LeBron passing. I'm taking
What
LeBron
the
passing.
fuck? Hell no. What type of...
Who else is in here? Who else is in here?
No. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm taking LeBron passing. Put him down. Put him down. I'm sick of this.
Would you let him intervene?
No.
You know, he can have it because he's still the worst player.
I'm taking LeBron passing.
He can cheat. He can still win. And still lose.
Ooh.
Caruso body. I told you with Ben Wallace defense.
Ooh.
Your player makes no sense.
Nah, it's okay. I still have... Okay, Caruso body's not terrible, but damn, man.
You're small with the shot blocker.
I was so close. I was so close.
A blue flag.
I was so close.
I got shooting. Who am I going to get? If I get a non-shooter, that'd be tough because otherwise I got the GOAT so far.
I'm bringing out a knife.
Anthony Davis. Listen, bubble AD shooting.
Hell
Okay.
nah.
Listen,
He
I
is
got-
shooting 20% of the 3-point line this year.
Oh,
Not
shit.
happening.
Yeah, I think about the old days. They exist for me. I got the old days AD.
Dude, you got the greatest big men. Some of the greatest big men of all time. What the fuck? And you got Magic just...
Listen, man, winners win. I don't know what to say.
Nah,
Some people just got the touch.
you suck.
Man, we got the same box here.
Some bullshit, man.
I'm not gonna lie. The fact that y'all got some non-Hall of Famers is hilarious.
Fuck this game, man.
Caruso body is hilarious.
Caruso body. I got the worst player.
Caruso body and Brad Beal body. Y'all got bullshit.
What the fuck, man? Fuck.
You got fucked. You didn't have to pick Bill body. You could have Ant body with Bill shooting. Is that better? I guess.
Not really. Maybe. But
Slightly, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, y'all let us know who won. I don't know. It's up in the air.
Oh my god.
I actually really like my player if it wasn't for Bill Body.
Well, yeah, because you cheated. I would like it too if I got to handpick LeBron James.
Yeah.
Hey, man, do what you got to do.
Speaking of do what you got to do, don't forget.
See, that's wrong. That's not right.
But it's not wrong.
Back and forth. Damn.
He might
Cinematic
be
parallels.
correct. He might be correct.
I'm taking this to HR today.
Are we sure I'm not HR?
You will be in a Zoom meeting at 3 o'clock today. Trust and believe.
Next thing we're going to do, y'all, it is that time of year. We are here today to react to the 2025-2026 NBA City jerseys.
Woo! Woo!
City
Over the
jersey
next
swag.
2 weeks, we will
City
grade
jersey
every
swag.
single one. Today, we were doing all 15 in the West. Next week, all 15 in the East. Should be good. We had a lot of reruns this year, a lot of renditions of old ones, some new ones to mix in. Should be interesting. First off, the OKC Thunder.
I'm rocking with these.
The navy blue version of one they've had before, but
Yes.
it was lighter.
I liked it when they were baby blue, and I liked it now. I like it now. I like these a lot.
Is this an A?
For me personally, I believe so.
I'll give it a cool B. I think it's solid. I think the text looks really good on court. It looks better on a person than it does just like by itself.
I think I'm gonna give this a solid like C plus, maybe B minus.
Hating.
It feels like this
Hard.
is just put together. It doesn't feel super cohesive necessarily, but it's not terrible. It's better than some of the past ones we've seen league wide.
I like it. They did the Native American design, the homage to the Oklahoma City community. I like it. I think they've done a better job than some other Native American inspired ones did. I like the color scheme. I like the orange accents. I like the text. B. But it's not one of the best, right? We're not going to go A. We're not going to shoot our load too fast, giving out too many compliments.
Yeah.
Very solid, though. Is it better than the baby blue?
See, I don't know. I know a lot of people didn't like the baby blue. I also, again, was a big fan of that.
It grew on me over time.
Yeah. So probably not. Because baby blue and like light blue, sky blue, all that, all those blues, top tier. It's very hard to outdo a light blue.
Okay. Next up, Los Angeles Clippers.
A plus. This is
What?
amazing.
What?
A plus. Yes.
Maybe it's just this specific picture.
It's
A+.
infrared.
This sucks.
It's infrared. It's like this bright orange, like scarlet color. I don't like that at all.
sucks.
Yeah, this
Why-
is not good.
The text is mediocre. The color's okay. The panels don't look great. Why the fuck
What
would
is
this be
mediocre
A+?
about that text?
And this is the stuff I'm talking about. The jersey's wrinkled.
Okay, well, I don't know if that's exactly
the
what
jersey's
Why
you're
wrinkled.
does that
even
matter?
the Clippers can't have a good mock-up. Get an iron, get a steamer, make yourself crispy. Start your jersey.
The jersey's wrinkled.
I don't like it.
This is
already
very
you're
C.
getting off on the wrong
This
foot.
is very C. I think, is that the text paying another public transit homage there? It's fine.
LA
It's
public
cool.
transit sucks as
It
is
does. It's
anyway.
horrible. I live there. I rarely use it. It was terrible. There's no trains. The buses are slow. Take forever. Going from West Hollywood to downtown takes like an hour on public transit. Hell nah. F.
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 No, F is a drag.
You're paying
F.
homage to the worst element of Los Angeles.
F is a drag. There's no way this can be the worst one that we've seen so far.
Nah, maybe it's
It can't be the worst one that we've seen so far. We've only seen
Doubt
two.
yeah.
It's an F.
Doubt it. You
No,
guys are
it's
so
not even.
wrong.
I'm taking away the transit joke. It's not even good. Like, it's fine. It's plain. The text is just kind of there. It's not a great design.
No, I love this. I'm not gonna say this is one of my favorite city jerseys, but the
You gave it an
infrared-
A+. It might be one of your favorites.
Maybe right now compared to OKC's, this is an A plus
I'm
right
not
now.
gonna say, but maybe you can convince me.
We'll see.
No, this is mid as
Don't
fuck.
stand
I
on
think
anything.
I'll go see. Memphis Grizzlies, all white. Another rendition of a different one, different colors.
I
This
think
is
I
an
would
A.
like it without the vertical stripes.
The panel on the side.
Yeah. No. I like the panel on the side. The individual, like,
Mm.
Oh, the pinstripes.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. Looks like a soccer jersey a little bit.
it makes it a little bit too busy.
I think without it, it would probably be better, but it's a nice touch. I like the creativity. This is a A. It's not bad at all.
I like it too. I like the lowercase text on Memphis. It's unique.
Yeah, you really don't see that.
You
a
never
lot.
see that ever. It's like Gen Z teenagers type with
It's-
no capitals.
It's like 2 years ago when the Atlanta Hawks did it with just a
oh
big,
yeah, the big
loud
cursive.
ATL.
Not cursive, but it was like that script.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I'll give
nasty.
this a solid B+. I fuck with the collar. I fuck with the stripes. I like the unique text. Shout out the panel stuff on the sides. B+.
I'm not a huge fan of the pinstripes, but this jersey is still hard. I'm going A- on this.
And the numbers with that line in between is always cool when the Grizzlies do it.
That's
Mhm.
fair, yeah.
So good details. Utah Jazz changing the gradient from sun colored to, I don't know, rock colored.
Ew,
First miss.
ew.
First miss for they can never put everything together. For a team that just got their swag and their aura back by switching to like their throwbacks, you didn't have to come out with this. And like I do understand you're mixing a lot of different eras, right? You have your Donovan Mitchell era with this like gradient style, and then you have the colors from like the Darren Williams, Carlos Boozer days. However, this just doesn't work. It maybe looks better on court, but in these pictures right now, I'm giving it a
It might
C-.
look cool with a court that has baby blue because baby blue on basketball courts always looks cool. So bringing the whole presentation, it might look cool. But this is bland, man. This
I'm
is
going
kind of
C-.
boring. This is kind of boring. This looks like I work an office job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this has nothing. I don't know how this represents Utah necessarily just yet, but regardless of how it does, you shouldn't have done this. You have strong colors. Why not lean into like one of those main colors again?
This looks like a jersey for a rec league that is at your workplace and you work at an insurance company.
Yeah, just the guys hooping after work.
Yeah.
Listen, State Farm Hoops is real.
Yeah,
That's real hoops.
Yeah, this is what they were. Or like a low tier tech company.
And the gradient doesn't even look that strong either.
It looks like you work for AOL.
It looks like they skipped a couple
They're still around?
of base
No.
colors.
Well, I don't know, maybe.
AOL.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's just
This guy's
boring.
old.
It probably looks okay on court, but it's just boring. I'm gonna go D. Blah. Sacramento Kings.
Hard.
This is probably their best jersey. It's just a Kings jersey. I don't know what the city element is, but it looks good. The light purple is cool.
Dude, this feels mystical. I don't know why. Have zero glue.
Because they made everything like shine and pop. If the panels actually glowed, maybe. But I know that this is just marketing. This is just photography. This is just editing. So I'm not gonna give it. So I'm not gonna give it the full A that it probably would be. Because again, if the jersey glowed on court, that would be very cool. But I'm giving B+ to this.
I love that high tone purple. I love.
Of course you do.
Yeah, it's damn near. I love the high tone purple. It's damn near pink. I love how they have like the blocks of white on the side alongside the black stripes as well. It's beautiful to me. This is A+. This is my favorite.
Anything purple, of course, you give it an A+. I'll give it B. It just looks like a regular Kings jersey. It doesn't feel like city or special in any way. If you told me this was their new base jersey, I completely believe you. So it's not like spectacular, but it's not ugly. So B.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavy.
That light purple should be one of their colors. Though. That looks better than the royal purple they got these days, or have always had.
We're moving.
Lakers bring
Terrible.
back an old one.
This
Why?
is terrible.
Why did we bring this back?
I think LeBron loves black jerseys. Everywhere he goes, they have black jerseys, and that's like a thing that they always like make a point of.
And you can do that, but you can make it better than this. You can learn from your mistakes and learn from the outrage that people showed the last time that you had these jerseys. And once again, we can do better. This is not good.
The end is still weird. The angling of the Angeles doesn't fit as well as it did with the other city. Still mid. I'm still going like C+.
This looks like you just had like a can of soup, of alphabet soup, and just stirred it up, right? Like this is actually nasty.
Yeah, it looks very random. The placement does not lend itself well at all to being a triangle.
I'm going with the D.
This is one of the.
I do not like these.
End of the day, it is a black jersey and it has a high floor, so I'll still go like C-, but it's not good.
I think C- is probably right, but it just makes I feel like when I look at this, my brain is scrambled.
And like it is kind of cool to do the LA Knights color scheme with the old Minneapolis like textile. Like that's a cool idea. I don't think it works super well.
Until you just have the end poking out.
I know, just out
Like,
of place.
why is the end poking
mad
out like
close
that?
to your collar?
Yeah.
You can't breathe.
Yeah, I don't like this.
There's no spacing.
You're getting choked out by the end.
Yeah.
I'm D.
Fucking strangling you. You see the tattoos people that have a hand
Oh yeah.
up on the neck? Lame as fuck. That's how this feels. Dallas Mavericks doing a different color inverse of when they had white and gold.
This is nice. This
Is
is
it?
fucking hard.
This is not nice at all. This is the most
Yeah.
generic creative jersey I've ever seen. That font is still bad. It looked like Lord of the Rings when it was gold. It just looks generic now.
But the colors are much better. That's what it is. That's what moves me.
I guess.
actually.
Are they?
The gray lining on the collar is kind of bland. It's fine.
Whoa, man. I think
Listen, once again, the Mavericks are missing on city jerseys.
What's new? It's a yearly tradition that their city jerseys suck. They had them good for the past 2 years, went back to their old selves doing this stupid font.
I'm going D- here.
Do I agree with the font? Absolutely not. But I see slow and steady growth. So I'm grading on a curve.
This
for
is
them.
literally regression. Last year they had the beautiful white ones. Year before that they were black. This is literally regression. Last year they were amazing, the white ones they had. This is the fattest downgrade.
Maybe I don't remember the white ones, but I will say this deserves bare minimum like a C+.
You're glazing
B for
everything
me.
today. This is an F. Fuck that.
I'm not, man.
You're glazing everything. You're trying
Throw,
to
throw the flag on yourself.
positivity maxing.
For what?
Throw the flag on yourself.
Pandering. This is terrible.
The
Denver Nuggets.
He is pandering.
He's pandering hard. The Denver Nuggets.
This is great again.
Bringing back a classic. Is this a classic? I feel like this. We can call it that.
No.
What makes it classic?
It's a modern classic.
First of all, we can have an entire other 3-hour discussion
What a classic
on
is?
what a classic is.
We're calling
Who has more classics, the Nuggets or Drake?
God damn.
It might be the Nuggets, but this is not a classic.
I think this is iconic already. I love it. I'm glad they brought it back. I think another deep run could make it a classic.
Everything is iconic, generational.
Once
of a lifetime.
The rainbow jerseys are iconic for the Nuggets, and this is the modern version. It's beautiful. A+. This is awesome.
It's a nice jersey. I am going to give it an A. I draw the line at classic.
It's classic in the modern era.
Yeah, I'm saying when it
That's
become
fair
a
to
modern
say.
classic. Obviously, it's new. Nothing's a classic in the moment.
Yeah.
That's not true. There's instant classics.
Okay.
Is there? I feel like
Yes.
time has to go by in order for you to like call it a classic.
No, there's stuff that like there's jerseys that happen where we see it and it's like, okay, yeah, like that's one of those jerseys.
All right, neither here nor there. This is an A+.
Anyways,
That's
New
good.
Orleans Pelicans.
isn't this the same thing?
They're bringing us back from 2 years ago. Last year's a little different.
Until everything about that organization changes, I'm giving you an F.
This jersey's too nice for me to give it an F. But
You like it?
74% shooting allowed at the rim. This is an F.
if it's associated with the Willie Green led Pelicans, F.
Exactly.
Sorry, that's how it goes. Very nice jersey. Glad they brought it back. Cool. It's the best one they've ever had, so the guy bring it back is usually they're god awful. It's just their one hit amongst a sea of misses. So I see why they ran it back so soon. F though.
Wait, the only one? You didn't like the NOLA ones where they had like the white, green, and purple? Where
No,
it
not
was like the
particularly. It
block?
was fine.
I like that one.
It was fine. It was cool. But
I
like,
actually really like those ones.
no, I mean, it was cool. But it wasn't one I was going to
I
point to
thought
as
they
being
were
a great
really
one.
solid.
They were very solid. This is the only one I think is like objectively like great, you know?
Oh, I don't think this is great.
This is the one that looked really good on court, kind of grew on everybody as the year went on. When they revealed it, we were laughing at it, but seeing it on the court, it looked pretty good. Remember seeing it in season tournament with the bright courts below? It looked hard.
Maybe.
Next up, the Rockets running it back right away with H-Town.
I love these. And I think that the next time that the Rockets go to a rebrand, you turn that H-Town into Houston and you make this the primary jersey.
Keep it forever.
I like this a lot. The astronaut, the dunkster mwah, chef's kiss.
Yeah, that's a rare, like, you don't see mascots or like character in jerseys these days. Like that stands out so much. It's just like being unique and not just like lines and just like
Yeah.
fucking stripes on the side.
This is probably the best one today that we've seen so far. I could literally wear this jersey and it will elevate my outfit. You could wear this jersey anywhere, bruh. Genuinely. And I think this is,
You wearing this to the club?
I could get this off.
What are you putting this on with?
I'm wearing it as is.
No draws?
Bare.
You going Jeff Teague
No,
mode?
yeah, Jeff Teague mode.
No pants?
Tim's, this jersey. We out. Maybe you do right to lay the waves down, but I said we out.
Sounds like an A+ then. You can pull it off with no undies. Next up, the Phoenix Suns.
Didn't they go to the finals with this?
Yep, they've had this many times. They continue to bring it back.
And it's a good decision.
It's a
This
great
is
one.
Good jersey.
Donovan, is this a classic?
This is classic.
I'm going to slap y'all.
In terms of the Phoenix Suns, they went this classic because they went to the finals with this jersey, bro.
This low-key might deserve to be for
It's
that reason.
literally classic.
This one actually might be a Phoenix Suns classic.
Yeah, had one of the best seasons in their team history with this.
And you
as
think
well.
of modern Phoenix Suns?
Do they rock with this? Like, I don't know how Suns fans feel about
Yeah, they
this.
brought it back
It-
like 3 times. I
yeah.
think they love it.
They're trying to bring this back to remind them of the good times, the good memories that they had.
I picture Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton lobs when I see this.
I picture Mikal Bridges and DeAndre
What if
Ayton
this was
vibing
like-
the young boy.
You know what gets me? I actually do like this jersey. It's just the Valley. I would much rather just say Phoenix or like the Suns or something like that.
But it's a city jersey. Keep that in mind. They got to do something unique to play.
No, I understand that, but I just don't like it. I don't like the
You don't
Valley.
like the Valley? You
No.
don't fuck with the people from
You don't
the
respect
Valley?
Phoenix culture?
Not particularly.
Not the strongest culture in the United States.
No.
A+. You know, this is a modern classic. This is their best jersey they've had of the 21st century, probably. A+.
That's
Okay.
twice
What is?
that we've used classic to describe some of these jerseys.
This is literally
Well, when they
classic.
purposely
There's-
run back the hits, there's going to be some
Yeah.
classics in there. That's the whole point of a lot of these teams.
Nah, man.
Honestly, we've been saying for years. We've been saying for years that the worst part of city jerseys is that they let classics die.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're bringing them back now.
Yeah.
Thank God these things have more than 1 year. Spurs, classic. Instant classic.
Hey man, this is the dumpster day. This is right before they were gifted
Why is
Victor
this frozen?
Wembanyama. So in my mind, you have to call that jersey classic.
All right, man. Okay. Very, very good jersey. Very, very good jersey. I think up until this point, probably the best one.
Yeah.
I'm going A+.
They're running back the best one they've had of the city jersey collection.
Yeah, when I see this, I don't know why. I just envision Derek White and his like hair flying back while he's being a demon.
He remembers the Derek White hair days. Nostalgia.
The classic days.
A+. Another
A
great
plus.
one. They
Is
brought
the
it back
San
for a
Antonio
reason.
different on top or no?
No,
Feels different.
it's the exact same.
Yeah.
They brought it back for a reason. It's amazing. A plus. And is that the last one? Oh no, I'm in on the right tab. Next one. Trailblazers bringing back the airport PDX teal.
You see Derek White. I see Carmelo Anthony
Oh
on
my
his
God.
final legs.
Ew.
I'm not doing this though.
I didn't love it in the moment, and it grew on people. They like the teal. I still don't love it. I'll still give it a B.
Is PDX their airport or something?
It is. It's their airport code.
Ah, okay.
And the pattern down the middle is the airport rug they have throughout, airport carpet throughout the whole place.
That's the best that you got. Just showing respect to your airport.
And it is. That's a cool city edition, little flair. Still don't think it looks that great though. I'm going B.
Maybe
Wait,
I'm
did Melo wear
disrespecting
these?
Portland in their airport.
I don't think he did, but I'll let
I
you
can't
rock.
remember.
I don't think he did either.
I don't think he did either. This is
Yeah.
a Damian Lillard year.
You just see the 0-0 and you're like, Melo.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the 0-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say I was like maybe I misremember.
Yeah, I
but
can't
no.
remember.
Nope. This is Dame.
I think this is just a solid D. It's not terrible, but it's just like plain.
Damn. D.
C plus.
Yeah, C's probably right. Minnesota Timberwolves bringing back the Prince jerseys from the first couple of years.
I still have no idea how I feel about these.
Really?
I got ideas for you.
I got
These
hella
are
ideas.
amazing.
I got many ideas. Love is the first one. Glaze is the second one.
Mhm.
Admiration is the third one. Appreciation is the fourth one. This is one of my favorite jerseys.
Oh my goodness. This jersey right here, I love the font. Even look at the oh shit, I think I just noticed a new detail. The 5, it looks like a wolf is kind of like incarnate into it, at least the bottom half.
That's like the Prince logo.
Dude, that's fucking hard.
Yeah, it's not
oh
a
my
wolf.
God.
Yeah, that's paying homage to Prince. We got rhinestones on the shoulder. This is awesome. Paying homage to a Minnesota legend. 10 out of A plus 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 plus. The fact that you even thought about not liking it, I think we need to stone you.
Flag.
Man, flag
A
on you,
plus.
man. It's taken me multiple years. Still have no thoughts. Or still trying to decipher through my thoughts.
Okay. The only question I have about this is that jersey actually, is it black or is it navy blue?
It's purple.
No, the base of it.
It's like a dark purple, isn't it?
I don't know. That's kind
Or
of
maybe it's like a
throwing me
navy
off
blue.
little
I
bit.
thought it was like a deep purple. Maybe it's like a deep navy blue. It's not black though.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a bluish purple hue to a black. Ooh. Golden State Warriors with the new color of the town.
Ooh, the maroon is getting to you. I sense it.
It's like brown.
Is it brown or
Yeah, it's
maroon?
brown, not maroon. Look at the right one.
Ah.
A brown and yellow version of the town. This is kind of fire. I love earth tones. We got this little cream base with the brown on the sides. I think this is an A plus.
It's got love cream.
I love cream so much. Give me all the cream. This is amazing.
Dude,
Yeah, we'll go A plus here.
put
This is great, and this is out of the ones that they've had. It is very refreshing to see this because I still in my mind cannot get over that stupid flower one that they had
Yeah.
years ago. This is what the city jerseys
They've been running
are supposed to
variations
look
of
like.
black ones for so long that I was
Yeah.
so sick of seeing it. This looks like it was designed to be in my closet. A plus.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said you love cream, me personally, I am a cream socialist.
You're not
I
finna
love
out-cream me.
creams. No, dude, trust me. Let's go cream for cream right now.
Twins,
Who got more?
You're not creaming more than me. I'm sorry.
I'm
Cream
sorry.
Bros,
What?
Cream Bros.
Hey, we can be that, but I'm gonna be the big bro. I'm the lead creamer.
I don't know. I think I'm. They used to call me Commander and Cream back in the day.
Who?
The streets. You don't know.
Cap. A plus.
I'm a
A plus plus.
creamologist. That's what they call me. That's the streets.
A plus.
That's the streets.
And that's the last one. That's every single team in the Western Conference. Next week we'll be back to give you guys every team in the Eastern Conference. If you're still here watching this club, let me know who's a bigger creamer.
Creamologist is crazy, by the way.
Commander and Cream. What do you mean? That's what I do.
Next thing we are gonna do, I'm gonna name an NBA player. You tell me if there's a chance that they can become their team's greatest player of all time.
Talk to me.
So by the time their career is said and done, will they be remembered as the best player to ever wear this team's jersey? First off, we got Victor Wembanyama.
Of course. And obviously, it's a high bar because Tim Duncan, at least for me, Tim Duncan is the fourth best player of all time.
Certainly
Wow.
top 10 for everybody.
However, we're talking about Wemby having the potential to be the greatest player to ever play basketball. So obviously, if he could be the GOAT of basketball, he could be the GOAT of the Spurs. It's a high bar. But you are watching what I'm watching every single night. This is different.
So by that math, you're telling me that Wemby has to be like in bare minimum like the third best player of all time.
Yes.
And if you're going to do that, he needs to win at least like 4 MVPs.
Here's
he needs
what
to
I
go
need.
ahead and win a couple of championships.
'Cause I
Hella
thought about it a lot.
DPOYs. Tell me your thoughts.
I need 4 DPOYs.
Okay, that fair. Locked in.
Minimum 3 MVPs.
Minimum.
Fair. I feel like we can do that.
Minimum 4 chips.
Pretty tough in the modern era, but maybe. Nothing's impossible for the young GOAT.
Now, if he were to get 4 chips in the modern era, knowing how hard it is, that would, once you start, adjusting for inflation
Yeah, it's
and
like
all
11.
that, that might be like 7 chips in 1985 standards. He needs 4 chips. What would I say? 4 chips, 3 MVPs, 4 DPOYs.
I think he needs like at least 5 MVPs. And I think you can do that.
Calm down. What do we
Give me 5 MVPs and you got it.
What the fuck? We're throwing crazy numbers. 26 championships, actually, Victor.
I mean, listen, there's only
5
the,
MVPs
only
to
the
be-
tip top guys have 4 and 5.
5 is
and even
absurd.
6.
Yeah.
Mike has 5. Kareem has 6. Hey, man. You want to be the GOAT? It's a high standard. Not everybody can
In
do
order
it.
to beat a GOAT, you got to beat the GOAT.
Exactly.
Sorry, man.
Next up, Paolo Banchero.
Yes.
Keep in mind, the Magic's bar for GOAT was pretty goddamn low.
It's a couple of years of Shaq.
Yeah, or 1 final chip for Dwight Howard.
Now, here's what Paolo has to do. We're
Okay.
just going to lay out the case for everybody.
Okay.
Paolo, 2 finals appearances.
Okay.
Shaq has 1. Dwight has
I'm not
1.
betting on that, but that's possible.
2 finals appearances, 12,000 points,
Okay.
and let me get 6 years of all NBA play.
And he's the GOAT
Listen, the
The
bar is
best
low for the
player?
Magic.
of all time.
I'm not
Also,
gonna lie.
mind you, 6 years of all NBA play and 2 finals trips. That's basically Jimmy Butler in a Hall of Fame career. That's damn good for him and for the Magic.
Yeah. I'm going to say no. I don't really see him passing up Dwight Howard personally. It's not impossible, but I don't think we've seen anything to say he's on trajectory of passing with Dwight Howard.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be the GOAT of like oral farming for this team for sure. I think he's gonna have like the coolest plays of all time. I don't even know if I can say that because
young
Shaq's
Shaq.
fucking crazy.
T-Mac has some cool plays.
Yeah.
Shaq broke a rim.
Yeah.
I don't think the GOAT of their franchise, when it comes to surpassing Shaq, is here yet.
Yeah, I don't see that in the cards.
So he has to pass Franz first.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, that's scary.
Oklahoma City Thunder,
Right.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's already the GOAT. I hate to say it.
I love to say it. Shit was open last year. The book closed when he won the championship. Getting MVP, Finals MVP, and a championship all in 1 year for a team. You're damn right you're the GOAT. Especially a team with this young of history. I'm sorry, Russell Westbrook. Shea is the best player to ever wear this jersey.
Last year, I remember like 13 months ago or so, we were not ready to say it. We said, yo, like we understand, even when it comes to basketball wise, he is like a better player.
The comments ate me alive. The comments ate me alive.
You were too soon. We just wanted to see it done, and we
Nah, I
saw it
wasn't too soon. I saw the
tangibly.
vision. I knew they were going to win the championship.
All right. Maybe you are the commander of all creams. Maybe you are the creamiest of the cream.
That's actually crazy.
That was insane.
That's
verbiage.
actually crazy.
Was it? You're proving it to me right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's all over.
No. But yeah, it was clear he was on trajectory. Last year he finalized it. This is the Thunder GOAT.
Yeah.
I don't even think there's really an argument.
Yeah, no, it's he has the points, he
Yeah.
has the MVP, he has the lone standing
The
championship.
MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, he's met the standard that everybody else set and passed it.
Mm-hmm.
He got it done.
Lakers, Luka Doncic.
No.
What would Luka have to do to be the Lakers GOAT?
Again, like he has to
3
win.
chips minimum.
At least.
Yeah,
At least
chips.
3 chips.
And if we think about who he's going against, he's going against people that have 5 chips. He has to have like 3 straight MVPs in a dominant
Oh
fashion
yeah,
no one's
he
ever
can't do
done.
it.
Exactly.
5 chips.
Yeah. He has to.
But adjust for inflation, 3 chips today is like 6 back then. So 3 chips. And
No,
they-
it doesn't matter. They've had people across eras have 5 chips.
Okay, he has a 3P, and in that 3P, he get 3 MVPs. So 3 straight years of being MVP and champion.
Just the greatest 3 years.
Yeah, the greatest 3-year stretch of all time. Then maybe we can have a conversation.
Yeah, it is not happening. I don't think we can ever have that
If
conversation.
you break NBA history in multiple ways, then we can talk.
Yeah, sorry.
John Morant for the Grizzlies.
Who's the greatest player in Grizzlies history?
Marc Gasol?
Marc Gasol, Zebo.
Zebo? You're already the greatest player in NBA history for this team.
Don't do
Or
that.
Grizzlies history.
Jaren
he
Jackson
is.
Jr. might
Wait,
be
no,
on the
no,
path.
No. I don't know.
Who's more likely, Jaren Jackson Jr. or John Morant?
I'll pinch the Cedric Coward. We'll have a bet. I'm just kidding.
Zach Edey, what are you prepared to do about it? I don't know. A few years ago, I would have said for sure John Morant was going to be the Grizzlies' GOAT.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's trending in the right direction right now. I do kind of feel like Jaren Jackson might be on this team longer. Jaren Jackson might be a 10-year Grizzlies lifer. I don't feel that way about John Morant.
And that by just like that just might stamp him as the GOAT. I don't know.
He's not gonna be Jaren Jackson Jr. is not gonna be the Grizzlies.
If he's there for 15 years, he is.
He has to pass. I love Zach Randolph. It is not hard for an all-star to pass Zach Randolph as a team GOAT. Like if he's there for 12 years, it could happen.
Understand, Zach Randolph plays a brand of basketball that's very endearing. People yearn for the style of basketball that Zach Randolph plays because nobody plays like that anymore. This man is 7'3" and gets 2 rebounds a game.
You're such an old man.
People do not like that.
You do not like
people.
that.
Do you like that?
I don't dislike him.
No. I didn't say him. That.
Do I specifically like less rebounds? No.
Okay. 2 persons, people, plural, people don't like that. Okay, that is what I'm saying.
Okay. I don't think John Morant. I'm gonna bet that John Morant doesn't become the greatest Grizzly of all time. I'm gonna bet he's a Trailblazer in 2 years.
Yeah, I think a couple years ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Ooh,
Trailblazer in 2 years.
That's crazy. I think a couple years ago, 2 years ago, if you ask me this, I'm gonna be like, yes, he's clearly in trajectory to be like an All NBA, consistent, worthy player there. Someone who's gonna be in MVP talks. He's very far from that.
Yeah.
So no,
I don't see it. Anthony Edwards for the T-Wolves.
Hell yeah.
2 straight conference finals. What does he have to do to pass Kevin Garnett, who obviously couldn't accomplish a whole lot because he had terrible teams there?
I think he just simply has to make the finals, and if you could rack in like 1 MVP, you're stamped.
I mean, it's probably likely he gets an MVP and a chip at some point. At this caliber player, most of these caliber players win at some point.
Yes, but it's also.
But will he win with the Timberwolves?
That's the question. But I do think that if he does get a chip and he's there for like 7 years, if he does basically the KG thing, he has more winning on the front end of his career than KG did overall. Obviously not KG's fault, but still, you have that. You get 1 MVP, 7-8 years. If you have like a LeBron career there, cool.
Yeah, but he has to make a finals at least because that's something KG never did. Mm-hmm. So like make it to the big show at least, let alone win it. Because KG's a high bar, so he has to have some type of hardware, or at least hardware appearance.
Yeah, if he just makes it there, he doesn't even have to like actually get an MVP. Can he be runner up?
No, I think he has to get an MVP.
He has to win.
If he makes the finals, I don't think he has to necessarily.
Sure, we can do a combination of factors, but I think it's more likely he wins an MVP.
Yeah,
I think he'll win a chip at some point. I don't know if it's with Timberwolves though.
We'll see. Maybe it's with Atlanta.
The path in front of them isn't great, you know. Like it's not bad, but it's not like they're walking into like a OKC situation where there's like other young stars that come up. So I don't know if he's gonna be there forever. Probably though.
We'll see.
Knicks, Jalen Brunson. Can Brunson be the Knicks GOAT? He's dragging them into playoffs. He's having great individual moments.
If he has like 2 more years of this, I'm stamping him as that.
No,
is he 30 now? Let's say he's this good until he's 34. 4
I don't
more
know.
Great years.
I mean, Patrick Ewing did this for like 15 years.
Yeah,
like,
true.
So it was tough.
What if Brunson wins the chip? What if he wins the chip this season?
Then yeah, but like you know, like
but he has to get the chip. That's the only thing.
Yeah, like if you can do in 4 years, right? Yeah, if you could do in 4 years what Patrick Ewing and everybody else couldn't do in his entire career, if you bring the Knicks their first championship in 50 years, you are on like the Mount Rushmore of like New York sports.
I think he'll be on Mount Rushmore of Knicks no matter what. I see that on the way. Actually, I shouldn't say no matter what. I do think he could be on Mount Rushmore of the Knicks. Being the GOAT is tough. But if he gets a chip, all things are off the table. The Knicks will rally around a chip.
We do have to. You have to make the finals too.
Yeah.
That's
assuming that Ewing's the GOAT without getting into the older guys who actually do have hardware.
Exactly.
Hornets, LaMelo Ball.
Why not?
Ooh, can he pass up? Can he pass up Kemba Walker? Can he pass up Egghead Henderson?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Can he pass up Al Jefferson?
It's Alonzo Mourning or Kemba Walker. Do we think LaMelo could be on the trajectory to pass those guys? At this point, I don't really see any reason to say yes, but the bar is so low that like, why not?
What does he have to do?
Win some games at some point.
Yo, can you win? Can you have back-to-back seasons of winning 50 games in your career for the Hornets?
Well, can we make the playoffs again? Can we do something?
Kemba never did that.
Exactly.
That's what we're saying. That's why we got to pass him up. Like, we have productive seasons?
They never won 50 games once.
Precisely.
So he might not even have to go back to back.
Just one time, one good
season. If you can get to 50 wins one time, if you could be a top 6 seed, not in the play-in.
I'm not gonna lie. Win a playoff series and you're the Hornets GOAT. That's how low the bar is.
Second round Hornets? Bro, that's an alternate universe.
No, but Alonzo Mourning was great. So like he has to do something.
I think he probably has to make a couple All-NBA teams.
We're saying all this. I still don't think it's gonna happen. We're like, I have nothing to inspire confidence that we're gonna get sustained excellence at any point.
No, I think I'm out.
Man, I'm not out just yet.
I'm not out on LaMelo, but I'm out on Hornets GOAT LaMelo. I don't think that's a trajectory we're on.
We'll see.
Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. Can he pass up Reggie Miller? Already made a finals.
Oh, man. What does he have to do to pass up?
Just keep being him. I think he can.
He's going to have a long career. I think he'll be good for a long time. He should have great longevity. Well, assuming he recovers from the Achilles, which I guess is a question mark. If he is fine, he should be good for a long time, and it's probably never going to leave the Pacers. Like, he'll probably have 10 good years there.
If that's the case, like I think his finals run is already cemented. Like that's damn near a ring in my mind because you have the ultimate tip of the hat to the entire league. But to me, 10 more years of the same thing, he's the GOAT.
Well, like 6 more years probably at least.
I don't know. I mean, Reggie spent his whole career.
Yeah, if we're talking about longevity, Reggie was there forever, really good for a long time, crossed into eras. Obviously made a finals as well. Does he have to win one? Also, Reggie Miller was never like
I don't think he has to
MVP
win
or like
one.
that, like best one of the best in the world caliber players.
Yeah, and he's
I don't-
not either.
Yeah, I don't
so-
think he's going to make that type of leap. So you're not going to out longevity Reggie Miller. So
That's tough.
you got to make it to the finals a couple more times, I guess. You got to rack up the appearances. That's your best hope.
Yeah.
Devin Booker for the Suns.
he's the GOAT for staying here and not requesting a trade at all already.
Loyalty makes him the GOAT.
Yeah, exactly.
Steve Nash, rest in piss. Charles Barkley, roll in your grave. We're going with Devin Booker because he's staying with Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green.
I mean, hey, man. You got to give it to him.
Any other star in the modern NBA would be crying for a trade also.
Dan Marley, eat your heart out. We're going with Devin Booker. He's loyal. It really is like the greatest show of loyalty I've seen in the modern NBA.
I mean, shit, you give me $60 million? Yeah, I'm going to be loyal. Of course.
Some guys are built different.
Bro, I saw this insane stat the other day talking about how Devin Booker is one of the top 10 most breaded NBA players of all time already.
Yeah.
Insane.
The rest of the top 10, also current day players of his generation or older. Like,
Yeah.
they're all modern day era
but
Supermax players.
He's the youngest. That's crazy, bro.
It's nuts. Yeah, he'll probably be the team GOAT off of longevity.
Mhm.
He'll be like, so this is disrespectful because Devin Booker's a superstar, but like a Udonis Haslem type GOAT where he was there for a long time and has that type of like, I never left, I was there forever.
Udonis has him go.
You know, because like Steve Nash won MVPs and stuff, so like there's more accomplished players in an individual perspective, but he's gonna be like, I was the team for so long
Yeah.
that he's gonna have that type of thing plus being really good.
Yeah.
Udonis Haslem.
Like he'll have that plus being a finals appearance superstar.
Yeah.
That's just Patrick Ewing, but like on the Suns
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing.
instead of Haslem.
Yeah. DeMontis Sabonis for the Kings.
The
No.
Kings.
Who's the Kings GOAT? Or if we go all the way back, it's Oscar Robinson, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Of the modern NBA, who's their GOAT?
I don't think they are in the right like farm to be harnessing goats. They don't carry goats. They got maybe like, they had a couple like lambs. They had Tyrese. They had De'Aaron Fox.
They had chicks that couldn't fully hatch.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have the inventory.
They don't grow to
of
fruition?
goats at all. Exactly.
Yeah, a couple years ago, we would have said De'Aaron Fox. Could he be the team GOAT? Now we're
Yeah.
left with Sabonis.
Yeah.
Shit, at this point, is Keegan Murray going to be here in 2 years?
God.
He's going to be super breaded.
I'm almost certain DeMontis Sabonis won't be a King this time next year.
I hope we are certain of a lot of things, or at least try to be for the Kings, and they never happen.
The end is near. The end is nigh. They can't do this forever.
The end should have been yesterday.
Question is, will he be the GOAT for the Atlanta Hawks when they trade for him?
Get the fuck out of here. You want that? We have a smart GM. Ain't happening. Hell no.
I guess y'all suck right now.
I wish I had some sage.
Zion Williamson, can he be the Pelicans GOAT? Can he pass up whoever you think
No.
is like young Chris Paul or Anthony Davis?
No, because I think those two players are like amazing. And
Too
I don't-
historic, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think Zion is there yet.
What would it need? I guess it would take him like staying healthy forever and just like having a late career resurgence where he has like 6 good years of health and keeping them close to the playoff race. I
don't
guess.
even
I'll
think
play the
that would
lottery
be enough.
today.
Yeah.
That's not a particularly likely thing
I'll
to
get
happen.
struck
Yeah.
by lightning today.
Before that happens.
So I'm playing around.
Kevin Gates, may God strike me down.
May God strike him down.
He didn't even say it. He said my children.
Yeah.
No, he was
crazy.
clearly lying.
Yeah, it would take a resounding comeback in career trajectory that I can't remember ever seeing. It would be like how Jalen Brunson became a star late in his career, but this guy like became a star when he should have been the whole time, so it's different.
Yeah, I think he would have to win like an MVP over there, and that's never happened.
Well, I won't say all that. The bar is very low for the Pelicans.
If you make the conference finals, you could be the GOAT.
If you're just like a playoff team for 5 years, you can be the GOAT.
That's a lot, man.
That is a lot of years, so I'm not expecting it.
I don't know. I don't even think that's enough.
But just know, you don't need any jewelry to be the Pelicans GOAT.
No facts.
Not a single bit. You can have almost hardware to be the Pelicans GOAT.
I'd rather make some like Jose Alvarado the GOAT before Zion Williamson right now.
Trying to think of somebody. Okay, so very easily, LaMarcus Aldridge would be the GOAT here, right?
Probably, I guess.
Yeah, in a weird universe, yeah.
For longevity, if he was there for the whole tenure.
Al Jefferson?
No.
Anthony Davis
Too
is above
far.
that.
Too far.
Okay.
Anthony Davis had like 3 prime seasons there.
Yeah.
Fair.
And that's the last one.
MVP worthy seasons too.
Next thing we're going to do.
T-Mac?
No.
He's Zion Williamson before Zion Williamson. Just like
But he
injuries.
actually had multiple All-NBA years, though.
Yeah. Sounds like
I
one.
guess. Yeah, they're like
2 All-Star appearances, I think. Yeah. Okay. Next thing we're going to do. I'm going to name you an NBA unk, and you tell me if they still got it.
Okay.
So for this season, do you think this player still got it? Whatever that means to you, sliding scale for each guy. LeBron James.
For his standard, no. I don't think that.
I mean,
I don't.
It's
what?
He's still going to be like all NBA player.
I understand that, but like, this is y'all's GOAT, and I don't think that he's gonna be like even at the level that we saw last year. And so I don't think it's like, it's obviously different because like I'm gonna say LeBron's not gonna got in, then or I'm gonna say LeBron doesn't.
I know what
have
you
it,
mean.
And then say like, yeah, Kyle Lowry still got it, but like it's obviously
I know what you mean. But I don't. There's not really any reason to think he's going to be substantially worse than last year. He's already slow. He's already not blown by people. He's probably going to be exactly the same.
There's not a reason.
No, I know he's old as Sciatica. He'll probably play about as good as he did.
He's making fun of it like
it's not a reason to assume
like
he
the
fell
old
off.
man hasn't already missed games, and you're like, yeah, it's just whatever.
Yeah,
like
that's not a reason to assume he won't be fine when he's on the court. You know, like he's LeBron. He's probably going to continue to average 24 points and 7 assists and be LeBron.
he's old as hell and hurt already. Like I feel like that is very much of a good reason.
So you think so? You say you're
Yes.
probably not going to see the version of him last year. Do you understand this is going to come back and bite you in 2 months? We're going to see the same version we had last year.
Is he going to play in 2 months?
Probably yes.
Yeah,
yes.
he'll be back. He'll be back.
Of course he'll be back.
He doesn't return like mid-November.
If LeBron can give me back-to-back 30-point games, I'll say it.
He's gonna
He could
at
do
some
that.
point he'll give you back-to-back 30
And
point
if
games.
that's the
That's my bar.
okay,
Okay,
then he's
then
back.
he's still
He
got
could
it.
do that.
That's my bar.
He's still gonna do that.
Yeah.
Will he be like best top 10 player? No, he will give you top back-to-back
Yeah.
30-point games.
That's all. That's all I'm asking for. Is back-to-back.
Then if that's the
30-point
case, I
games.
think Unk still got it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Steph Curry.
He still got it. He's averaging like the easiest 27 points of his life, and he's not even playing like crazy minutes for real either.
Steph still got it. He's another guy that has already lost a step. He's already slow, doesn't blow up by people anymore.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter. He's stronger. He's smarter. The shooting never goes away. He's crafty with his driving angles. He's gonna still have it at this level for at least 2 more years.
Yeah, he got it.
He got it.
Kevin Durant.
Of course, Kevin Durant might still have it in terms of ease of scoring
Yeah,
to the day he dies.
he'll
Yeah.
still have it till he's 60, bro. It
I think he
doesn't
could
matter.
legitimately probably play till he's 49 if he really wants to. And to some degree, he could be an NBA player till he's 50.
He could. I genuinely believe that. I think he could give you like a cool 11 points.
I think
50.
50-year-old KD is Nick Batum probably.
And I don't think any other player in history could actually do that.
You see Simone Fontecchio have a good game last night for the Heat?
Yeah.
That's 50-year-old Kevin Durant. Simone Fontecchio.
Would he
Uncle
want to
have it forever.
be? Would he want to be techie?
I think most legends don't. He might be the one because, like, what else is he going to do? Like, without basketball, what else is he going to do? He's going to just argue all day? He loves basketball.
He loves arguing.
What else is
True.
he gonna do?
All right, I started with the high notes on purpose. It's going downhill from here. James Harden.
Ooh, I think he. To
He's
this
on
Clipper
the
standard,
borderline. This season will determine whether or not he still has it or not.
He still has as a playmaker for sure. The scoring can get ugly at times.
yeah,
It's
'cause
real grifty.
It's hard for him to get to the rim these days. It's a real struggle.
Every bucket is earned. It is tough to get there.
yeah,
But I'd say he still got it. He's still like low level all star. He still has it to that extent. He can still carry an offense in some regard.
yeah. And
Okay, you can still have it.
But
I
if you tell me
guess.
March comes around and we're like, slow down a little bit. He's averaging 16 points. Like, it's super possible that any year is the fall off year.
I'm gonna say he still has it, but it's again this year is the deciding factor.
yeah, it's hard.
He might not have it in April though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as he's
Oh, in the playoffs, he damn sure don't got it.
oh for sure he's never had it. Even when he was like 26 or 27, he never had it.
Oh, so what does he have now? He's negative having it.
It's a different scale now.
He's hurting the team.
Yep. Al Horford.
He still got it. He still got it. We've been waiting for him not to have it, but guess what? He's going to continuously show you. Still one of the best big men defender for no reasons.
He doesn't do very much anymore. They're not allowing him to play big minutes. They're
that's
like,
why
we're
he
gonna
still
save him.
has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to make sure he has it in April. So regular season, not really, but he'll have it when it matters most. Steve Kerr's going to save him. They're going to roll him out like a relief pitcher.
In those 17 minutes that Al is playing, I feel like I'm in good hands.
That
I
is
feel
fair. He's on the court. You feel safe. There's a veteran presence out there.
Yeah,
Yes.
you don't got to do too much. You're not asking him to be a hub of your offense. You're not asking him to be like an insane shot blocker, nothing. Stand in that corner, make simple bounce passes, and you straight. He got it.
Okay. Next up, Klay Thompson.
Where's the clock meme?
Buddy, the clock struck 12 an hour ago. It's over. I'm sorry. It's tough for him. He's in a situation where he needs to have it because there's no goddamn guards there and they're asking more of him than they should be asking of him. That man can't move. That man can't slide laterally. It's tough.
I hate this picture so much.
It looks so washed.
This is a very washed jersey.
It's a wash jersey.
31
His
green
face looks
jersey.
frightened.
He's praying.
He's frightened because he sees a defender closing out. He has to jump high. He's like, oh, fuck, I got to dribble. Throw it up. It's super over. It's tough.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't
and
want
it's
to
not his
say
fault.
It's
but
not his
also,
fault.
You just get
it's not
old.
his
It's nobody's fault.
Time. But yeah, okay.
He don't got it.
He doesn't have it.
Biology, when I catch you.
It's hopeful.
Kyle Lowry. This man is a part-time TV analyst. Dude.
Hell no, he doesn't
He's
have
got
it.
two.
He's a
You know what he's
coach.
got? He's got two jobs. That's what he's
Yeah.
got.
He get his bank account got it for sure.
For sure.
He might not have it his body, but that bank, that check hit every week. I know he got it.
Even the gluteus maximus isn't what it once was.
Okay.
All right. Come on now. We were doing so good.
That one was earned.
We were doing so
And that was
good.
a calling card. That was a calling card. That was a signature move. When that goes, it all goes.
Said there's no more movement.
Chris Paul.
Ooh, this team is so weird in general. I don't think he got
I will
it.
say he doesn't got it anymore as far as being like an impactful player that can like start for a team. The fact that he's still playing despite not getting it, he's been able to hold on and provide some value for so long at that size, at that age. It's impressive.
Good for Chris Paul.
It's impressive to not have it and be employed for this long. That shows you bring a lot of intangibles.
Great. It's very funny that he is like a personality hire at this point.
Yeah.
Considering how many people don't like Chris Paul.
Considering they blew up a contender because of personality issues. You know what we call that growth? Type of growth that he said he likes. You did.
I do like it. You're right.
You do. I'm not putting any words in your mouth. So no, Unk don't got it, but he stayed employed. So good for him. He can stay in as long as he wants.
All right.
Draymond Green.
He still
got
has
it.
He still has it.
He got it. When is his game ever gonna like dissipate? He doesn't rely on. I mean, he relies on
When they start
athleticism to a
throwing him
degree
out, but
defensively.
like
60 more months, I think. He's got 60 more months of getting it. The end is near. He's 35.
not 17.
as long as he
16.
can move those hips a little bit, I think he'll
Next
he'll
February.
have it. I hope not.
Or next March.
Nah.
Post All-Star break.
Yeah, March 2027.
It feels like he could. I definitely feel like he's not. The second that's Curry's gone, he's gonna retire too, because I seen this interview clip the other day where he was talking about how like when that year in 2020 or was it 2021 when Steph was out, he said
Yeah.
he didn't want to play basketball.
Oh
at
no!
all.
When Steph retires, he's crawling
done.
away. You ever seen those videos of those dogs who have an old person owner and they die and the dog has like nowhere to live and they lay there all sad? That's gonna be him without Steph Curry. He's not gonna want to play basketball no more.
He's done. Yeah.
The love for the game isn't there. I lost my guy.
Yeah.
Time to go out on a high note.
Yeah.
Wait, I'd never seen that. That's actually mad sad. That's terrible.
It's not a great feeling,
That's awful.
and that should show you how he'll feel without Steph Curry.
Yeah. But he still got it right now.
Yeah, still an elite defender. They're playing great basketball. He's
Mhm.
equally as important as he always has been.
Hell yeah.
He's barely young. I only put him because he has a gray beard, but he's the youngest guy on this list.
He's had gray in his beard for a long time.
Yeah, he's young since he was
He
31.
said he kind of been through it in the 2020s.
The stress.
Facts. Brooke Lopez.
To this capacity of being a big body, having still long arms, and you can shoot a little bit, he got it a little bit.
He said, as far as existing and having a job, he still got it.
As far as taking
Yeah,
up
he's still
oxygen
employed.
of
Yeah.
Earth, you literally physically have
Yeah,
it.
he's breathing.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, he's back up now. Earned. Doesn't move quite the same anymore. The margin for error when you're a big that lives on the perimeter that much, real low. When you get slow, it's real tough to play with you.
Yeah.
So Poppy doesn't have it, but he's transitioned into his post not having it age now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have it. Because if he still had it, he would still be in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they weren't dying to get rid of him. He kind of forced their hand.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook. I would say, of course not. He don't got it. This man keeps a job. Every year he finds a team that wants him. Clearly, he's still got something these teams desire. He's probably the hardest worker on the Sacramento Kings. He's got something to him.
Nice. He can be on the elliptical for 40 straight minutes. I like it.
His stamina's never going away.
Exactly.
I guarantee you that. He will run 3 miles a day forever. He's going to be one of those old guys that is in shape because he runs a lot.
Just strong as fuck doing calisthenics on the beach for no reason.
He's going to look like that picture of Mike Bibby. He got all swole after. That's going to be Russell Westbrook.
Yo.
He's going to stay in shape, I promise you.
Yo, he's going to be an IFBB pro.
I don't even know what that means.
It's like a bodybuilder.
Oh.
Yeah, by bodybuilder athlete.
Yeah. Which man, he keeps it roll.
Good job, Russ. I'm just glad he got a job.
Yep. Now, I didn't mention the fact that he loses it every time, but he gets a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Conley.
Nope. He does not still have it.
I wish I had a lighter right now. Just candle lights.
Put your lighters up.
Visual.
We got to invent a new word, a new type of washed for 2025 Mike Conley.
It just, seeing how it just gets like 25% worse over the last 3 years.
I saw a
is
play
so bad.
against the Lakers where he ran up to try and set a screen and he couldn't stop on time. So he just like ran through the defender. They said Dwayne Wade was on the call. He was like, the breaks are always the first to go. You can't stop anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Everything out there is a struggle. You're struggling to not move.
To stop moving?
Not to get going fast, to stop moving. You're not going too fast in the first place. So a slow deceleration is a problem.
Oh, you can't decel? Oh.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm not asking him to Euro step here. I'm asking him to not run into people.
Just set a screen.
Everything was struggle.
Just imagine. Oh, my bad, youngin.
Probably bruises easy these
Yes.
days. It was a good run. Mike Conley, one of the most underrated players of his era.
He needs to
Got
go
it.
be a head coach at his alma mater.
This is like the professional wash photo too, just basketball love.
He had a great run.
He could definitely lead Ohio State to like the Elite Eight or something.
Yeah. DeAndre Jordan.
Ooh, this is super wash. He's like, still got it.
I'm not
Still
gonna lie
paid.
though. He's not had it for a good 5 years.
Yeah.
And he's kept the job the whole time, and he's kept a spot on the floor. The Pelicans are starting him. Clearly,
Because
he's
he's
got
7
something.
feet tall. That's what he has going for him.
Clearly, he's got something.
They
despite
don't make
having
a
nothing.
lot of them in the world.
They don't, and he's a great locker room presence. They don't make a lot of them their leaders.
I guess he got it in terms of that. He hasn't had it for years, so you're right. He still got it.
He knows something we don't know, and it's kept them having a job.
He knows how to keep relationships open. He knows how to go ahead and
He's
be
just
relatable.
blackmailing the entire NBA.
No, he's networking.
Yeah.
He's taking advantage of the people he knows. He's
Yeah.
doing it right.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's blackmailing.
Yep, and that's the last one.
It's very funny.
DeAndre Jordan is like the ultimate unk.
Oh man.
Yeah, he looks the most like it in this picture too.
Oh, with that mustache?
Yeah.
The
Full
goatee
unk look.
is so weird. I'm just used to him with a beard.
Yeah. Okay, next thing we're going to do. I am going to name 2 NBA players.
No.
First one, we're going to do Luka Doncic. You guys can't say a name until I say a player better than Luka Doncic.
Okay.
So, you can react or you can't. You can't say a word if you think that player isn't as good.
Let's do it.
First name, Damian Lillard. Okay. It's a fair one. They played at the same time. Luka was better. Okay. Rajon Rondo. Champion. I don't see any jewelry with Luka's wrist. No. Okay. Why are you gagging yourself? Calm down. Good Lord. Time out.
This guy's freaky, man. This guy's crazy.
Why are you
Flag
taking the
on the
flag?
play.
Go to yourself. You're the
Flag on the
weirdo.
play. Gagging?
That
What?
was- you were.
We're talking about Luka versus Rondo, man.
Why are you telling me this? Like you weren't the one doing the motion.
Creamologist, gagger. This guy's
Brother.
This guy's weird.
All right, time back in.
Go back, lock in. You psycho. God. John Stockton. Peak for peak. One game. Who are you taking? Sticking with Luka. Okay. Sticking with the scoring threat. Not even a consideration. Kyrie Irving. 2016 Kyrie. Finals appearance Kyrie. At his best. No. Okay. Trae Young. I'm just kidding. Don't say anything. I just want to see what he says. I'm just kidding. Penny Hardaway. No consideration. Jalen Brunson. I'm just kidding. I just want to see what he say.
Brunson has a better conversation than Trae Young. I call
Not
time.
a word.
I call time.
Not a word. No timeouts.
I call time.
No one cares about your time.
Nope.
I call time.
Nope.
Okay, next
No,
one.
you're not getting this back.
I'll give you another one.
Russell Westbrook. Peak for peak, who would you rather have to build your team around? Okay, we're keeping it going. Jason Kidd. No, nothing. Nothing. Wow. Steve Nash. Nothing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Stop doing that to the mic.
It's over. It's over. It's over.
It's over?
It's over. I'm sorry. It's over.
Ending around MVP Shai?
Championship, MVP, 168 games or whatever it was. It's over.
You gotta respect it.
You got to respect it.
Gotta respect it.
Okay. Oh, they stopped recording, but okay, the camera's recording. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to do it again with Victor Wembanyama. Okay, you guys ready?
Currently.
Sure.
I'm thinking because he's...
Yep. So, peak for peak, who you'd rather have this version of Victor Wembanyama or another player? DeMarcus Cousins.
Hell yeah, I'm taking Wemby.
Wait, don't say a word, remember?
Wait, what?
Don't say a word.
God.
I'm tripping. But I completely forgot everything.
We're doing the same thing. You're not supposed to speak.
Don't say a word.
You think
until
Boogie's better? He's
Oh,
breaking
no.
tweets,
Oh, my
bro.
bad,
You
my
know-
bad,
Come
my
on
bad.
now.
We'll allow to keep going.
My bad.
Marcus Gasol. DPOY. No respect for the best defender of 2013. Draymond Green. No respect for the lead defenders. Wow. Dikembe Mutombo. Okay, let's skip forward. Anthony Davis. Are we already saying Wemby? He's ascended. It's not crazy to say Wemby this year's going to be better than any version of Anthony Davis ever. That's what you're saying. Okay. Damn. Yao Ming. No? No bites? Okay. Patrick Ewing. Oh, no respect for the Knicks legend? I'm not going to lie. It's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous at all. Are you sure? I don't want to go there. Never mind. I'll save that one. I was going to say something. Who do I do next? I'm blanking on names now. Chris Bosh. No. Kevin Garnett. Do we think this version of Wemby is going to be better than any individual year? He's playing at MVP level. Have we reached that conversation where it's at least a convo? We're doing a lot real fast. But do you think it'll be a convo this year?
Yes, we will take this. We will take this. We will take this. But by the smallest of margins.
Sorry, but he can't have it just yet.
Yeah. Yeah, we have
Not
to
just yet.
stop you there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, Wemby, you couldn't go any further.
Yeah.
What if I would have said, who else would have been an interesting name? Wemby's hard because he's like already with the Hall of Famers. But all the Hall of Famers are so established, you're not going to pick them over him.
Yeah, you put AD pick. But,
And you guys put him above Anthony Davis,
yeah.
above Patrick Ewing,
Sorry.
above Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
that's okay.
better. He's better
Who's the
than those
best
guys.
player that Wemby's better than? Okay, this version of Victor Wembanyama, 2024, might be MVP. Who's the best version that he's better than? Who's the best player in NBA history?
I don't know.
In NBA, I think I would have to go like
I don't know, like-
out of his
Like Magic Johnson or something.
position.
Like,
Yeah. I have to go out of his position if we're talking about that. I just realized you said Magic Johnson. What type of glaze is that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like Magic Johnson or something.
Come on now. Come on now.
Okay. Let's play the imposter game. So we either got texted a name or imposter. You guys know how this works. We're going to take turns guessing or stating, I guess, a characteristic of the player until we figure out who the imposter is. Donovan, we can start with you and we'll go around the room. Donovan, Mo, and me.
Hooper.
Great.
Okay.
In the most truest form of the word.
Okay.
Okay. Tattoo.
Black.
I will say good shooter.
Good shooter. Signature shoe.
Did I lose already with the black thing? I think I lost already.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, you did.
Damn. Who was it?
Luca.
Yeah, you said black. I was like,
Yeah, okay, we'll start over.
You can
lost
cover
right
your
away.
bases for so long.
yeah,
I know.
Pulled that one out way too.
Damn it. Threw it out right away. I was like, this will probably be a good place to start.
Yeah,
It usually
it
is.
usually is.
All right, we're getting another name sent to us.
That's funny.
The one time it failed. That shit has never failed before. We say it every time. It's never failed. Okay, check out your text.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can start again, Donovan.
Athletic.
Okay.
Okay. Arm sleeve.
Large.
Decent shooter.
Okay.
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 Playmaker.
Playmaker. Okay. Okay. Defender.
Mm.
A lot of mms going around. Sounds like some of them don't know what they're talking about.
Swag.
Swag.
What does that mean? But I'm gonna let you have it. Okay, swag. Nickname. Cool nickname.
Okay. Yeah. There's certainly a nickname. I don't want to give this away. Unique origin. Unique origin of the player.
Interesting. Black.
Nothing more unique than that, right? Okay. That's not the worst piggyback ever, but
Black.
it doesn't give anything away, but that's the worst piggyback off that.
Yeah.
Unique, I'll say the single most common characteristic. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Signature shoe.
Okay.
Everyone has one these days.
I know. I'll say a cool signature shoe. It's a good one.
Okay. It's tougher.
You know, there's some bad ones that give it away real fast.
Mhm.
There's some shitty ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will say unique hair.
Okay. Trying to rationalize that in my head, trying to give you a chance.
Yeah.
Trying to give him a chance to be perceived as not the imposter. We'll give him one more round, see if he bounces back.
Okay. I have my suspicions, but I'm gonna keep it pushing right now.
See if he can bounce back and save himself.
All NBA.
Hard worker.
Hmm.
About the grind.
Okay.
let me hear what you guys. Let me hear you, Hail Mary. Let me hear that guilty ass Hail Mary.
I dare you. I'm waiting on it, buddy.
What did you say?
I said hard worker.
Trustworthy.
Low key, right at this point, I guess. He's the imposter, though.
You are the imposter.
What is it?
Unique hair. It's Giannis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The least unique hair in the world.
You said unique beginning. I was thinking either him or Ja. Since Ja came from like a small school.
Oh,
or whatever.
okay. That's a good. That's
That,
a good
that, was,
bet.
that was the only.
That's a good bet.
Origins, okay.
No,
Yeah,
I
that
meant
was
he is from Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a lot of those in the NBA.
Yeah.
We're doing one more round. Getting our text sent to us. Unique hair. Okay, text should be sent. Let me know when you guys both got them.
Let's do it.
Okay, Dom, you start us off again.
African American.
Okay.
Gotta switch it up.
Okay.
Okay. Talented.
I'd hope so. Likeable.
Wow, this is hard.
Yeah, this one's hard because I don't want to give it away. This one's very. He's not just pausing because he's an imposter. He might be, but this one's hard to not be too specific.
Nice hair.
Okay, well kept.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay,
Nice hair.
Nice hair.
nice hair.
Okay.
Sure. Who am I to say it's not?
Okay, I guess so. We're gonna go ahead and say
Speak faster.
Top 15 in position.
Okay, buddy. Noticing.
Very true.
Heavy on the noticing.
Very true.
I will say handles.
Okay. I will say destructive.
Destructive?
Mm.
I don't know what that means. Now you're both confusing me. That was both a weird answer from both of you.
Okay.
Destructive?
Very interesting.
What?
Young.
Okay. You keep saying things that are right on the line that they're not wrong, but they're strange to say. I don't know what the fuck destructive means.
I'm in my bag. What can I say?
Marketable.
Mm.
I got my guns pointed at both of you right now. Trying to figure something out.
I will say. I'm trying to figure this out. Leader.
Okay, that's an answer that makes sense. I can rock with that. It's vague, but it works.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for.
Foundational piece.
Okay. Okay. Foundational piece. Unique athleticism.
Role model.
Okay. Kind of the same as leader, but it works.
Role model.
No, not necessarily.
Fair.
Western Conference.
Oh, he flipped a coin.
Not really.
Landed on heads. You got it.
Not really.
Okay. Defender.
Okay.
Why you take that deep breath, man?
Y'all both stressing. I don't know.
Because I want to figure out the correct words and the right verbiage to say.
I really don't know between you two who it is. I'm actually struggling.
Keep going.
You're both acting real imposter like.
Influential.
Okay. Okay.
Excuse me. Are we gonna let that slide?
His imposter ass, excuse me.
No, for sure. Like influential. You said role model. You said leader after that. Influential?
He is.
All right, Mr. Guilty. Go ahead and give one last try.
Last try. Here's my last try. All-star potential.
All right, he's the imposter. Let's go to wrap this bitch up. He was looking guilty. Potential. This is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP. Goddamn imposter. We don't even got to call for a vote. It's clear as day.
I lasted
15.
way longer than I should have.
Top 15. I was like, all right, that's, I guess, true.
Listen, a win is a win. I lasted way longer than I should have.
Yeah, you made it. You made a little run. Last thing we're going to do. I'm going to name 2 NBA players. You tell me who you get if you combine them.
Okay.
So, yeah, try to imagine these 2 players into one body.
Okay.
LaMelo and Lonzo.
LaMelo and Lonzo.
LeVar.
Oh.
I mean, biologically.
That's what I'm
yes.
saying. You put both of those talents together, that's a player that could beat Michael Jordan one-on-one.
Facts. Is that just like Jason Kidd?
Maybe. I don't know.
Kay Cunningham?
No,
No.
they're too
shifty?
skinny. They're not. I
Yeah.
don't think they're physical enough.
Kate is too strong.
Okay.
But it's like, so you obviously have elite playmaking between the 2 of them.
Yep.
You could take Lonzo's defense, the creativity from LaMelo,
Tyrese Halliburton. Fuck it.
a little bit
Somewhere
maybe
between the
because
middle.
it's like unorthodox, a weird
Yeah,
frame.
I think if
Yeah.
Lonzo had the tight handle like that, he'd probably play like Tyrese.
He was supposed to be Tyrese, man.
He was.
God damn it.
Goddamn injuries. Kyle Kuzma and Brandon Ingram.
Kyle Kuzma and Brandon Ingram. This is good.
So we're thinking about like a big forward who could score, dress well off the court, I guess.
Kyle Kuzma and Brandon Ingram.
But they're not-
that just might be Paolo Banchero.
Oh, low key.
It might be Paolo Banchero.
Okay, they got to put some weight on. Maybe we're combining their combined girth.
With
We get
Brandon
Paolo
Ingram,
Banchero.
like you see the play style, not similarities, but like the archetypes that tend to thrive.
And then
And
you're
then-
throwing like some boneheadedness from Kuzma.
Yeah, I think I could see that in Paolo Banchero a little bit right now, especially.
Okay. Patrick Beverly and Draymond Green.
Pat Bev and Draymond.
Dennis Rodman.
Pat Bev and Draymond.
What are we taking from Pat Bev to insert into Draymond here? Like,
Because you can't even take like attitude or anything because they're the same.
he already has the audacity built in.
Mm-hmm. Who's a tweaker in training right now?
So it really is. It's really just Dennis Rodman with the podcast, which in turn is just Draymond Green.
Maybe we do a combined Audacity and we just like take it to the next level and it's like Bill Embiid.
It's like a dictator.
Dictator. Out comes Stalin. Michael Porter Jr. and TJ McConnell.
MPJ. Ooh, that's a hooper. MPJ and TJ
MPJ
McConnell.
with TJ's brain?
Ooh, and a hustle and grit. Ooh.
But we also lose some height. What if you lose it?
That's like Jimmer
But he
Fredette.
gets better at
Jimmer
defense.
Fredette is crazy. That is like Jimmer Fredette.
Not.
Luke Babbitt.
No, that might be
Or like Steve Blake.
No,
more of a shooter.
I almost said this
Jordan
might be
Falk?
like early
D'Angelo
bird-
Russell. D'Angelo Russell.
D'Lo?
We're
Nah.
not just taking the best for everybody. We got to think about pros and cons and an amalgamation. That sounds like D'Lo.
Okay.
No, but like the overall attitude from TJ McConnell has to mean so much into who's
Jimmy Butler. I think
No.
Hell
Nah.
No.
If you take
I see what you're getting at, but no. Not enough
the
Michael Porter Jr. in there.
non-spacer, I don't know.
If you take Michael Porter Jr. and his friend, let's just say no injury, Michael Porter Jr., and you put TJ McConnell dog in him,
Kevin Durant.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Bull and Desmond Bain.
Ooh, super long dude versus super dude who has no arms.
It's like Porzingis.
Are we like a mid-sized dude? We go
You're
from
just
the
a-
longest dude to the least long dude.
Who's the most regular player ever then?
TJ McConnell.
Jake LaRavia.
Yeah, who has a nice average size body, average size neutral wingspan?
Who's the most normal like dude in the NBA? Just doesn't
You
jump
get
out on
OG
screen at all.
Anunoby. That's what pops up.
I don't know. I don't even know. What's his height to wingspan ratio?
I don't know.
Kevin Herter.
Okay. Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges.
Ooh, that's an interesting player who might be annoying.
What are we taking from Josh Hart?
Someone who just don't shoot.
Transition.
Mentality.
Yeah, rebounds.
Transition.
Hard
dog.
worker.
Yeah.
Put that into Mikal Bridges' skill set and length.
Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Low, yeah, I guess. Jimmy
Yeah.
Butler with some wingspan.
Kawhi. I could.
I think Jimmy might be better.
Yeah.
Kawhi. I could.
Yeah, I'll go Jimmy Butler for Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges.
Okay. Giannis and Tyrese Halliburton's dad.
Wait, Giannis and Tyrese Halliburton's dad.
Yep.
Not Tyrese.
Yep. You heard me.
Okay, so what are we taking from Tyrese's dad?
Audacity.
Audacity.
Okay.
Gumption.
Gall.
Someone who just
Damn sure unmitigated goal.
disrespectful. Okay,
So if you put that into
Giannis.
Giannis, that's Shaq.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
Shaq at that point.
Oh, it's Giannis who doesn't give a fuck to his detriments. Oh, it's Shaquille O'Neal. Okay.
Okay.
I like that one. Charles Barkley and LeBron James. Role model versus not a role model.
Ooh.
You get Michael Jordan.
Do you?
You get a gambling goat. that's what happens. Yeah, play style. I have no idea how they would fit together. That's the best I got.
Yeah, we got to go off the court with that one.
And that's the end of the show. That's the best we got. It's the end of this episode. If people are still here, what should they comment?
Creamologist.
Yeah, comment. We're on the cream team.
We're going coast to coast from cream to cream.
And we'll see y'all next week for more week 2 reactions.
Ooh.